There we go. Everyone should be able to hear us now, or at least hear me. We'll see if they hear you guys. I might have to adjust something so that it will make them hear you. Somebody in Discord say something.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can hear you guys.
Something.
There we go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Veiled World, a modern fantasy where basically everything's just like our world, except for there's a secret world of magical goings-on going on as well. Look at that, going on, things are going on, crazy. Today we are missing one of our players. The other one might be joining us later when they wake up, if they're available today. They might not actually be available today, just didn't realize it. I'll turn the music down just a little bit because holy Jesus, did it get loud. That one does that. That one gets very loud. It just has like this moment where it's just like ding, 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 for no
Just
reason
wants
whatsoever.
you to know, man.
It does. It's a good song. I just did that moment. I'm just like, ugh. But yes, we can also hear everyone else. So that's good. You should now have at least a dagger in your inventory.
Yeah.
That should work for now. We'll figure out the rest of the stuff as we go. I do need to make a new token for Loki real quick. They've got a new changeling form that they're going with. Let me find my token maker thingy McBobber real quick. And I'll make that, and then we'll get started here in a second. A couple things while we're getting started. A little shout out to Lawbind Studios. That's where I get all my music from on their Patreon. Good people. Shout out to Gravity Cosplays. You can find them on Instagram, pretty much everything. You can also find them on our socials. Whoa, our socials. I also need to fix this. This isn't looking right. Hold on. Our thing was clipping through a little bit. There you go.
Wait,
Good
wait.
enough. Let's see.
I love clipping through, bro.
Yeah. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh yeah.
Phasing through reality is just the best.
Hey, shout out to Gravity Cosplays. If you look on the overlay, you won't be able to see it today because Amos is not playing. But if you look on the overlay, you can see Amos's new picture of his him and all of his sateriness.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely looks like he's a stoner satyr, and I love it. It looks great. Let's see. Download token. I like that token. It looks good. It looks fantastic.
I think I did it myself, but did I?
Well, let's see. Kind of.
It's just
You
a
ha-
default token.
Yeah.
I
Hold
uploaded
on.
it.
I got one of the circle ones I can throw in there. Make this
Nice.
a little
Let's go.
easier. Layout is backwards. What the hell? Why is it backwards? It is backwards. What? How?
What have you done?
What the heck?
Why are you blue?
That's weird. Everything was backwards, so like all the words were backwards. How even?
I wondered why it was on the other side.
How even? I don't I don't understand. It's always got to be fucking something.
Because
I mean, that's fair. That's a fair point. Let's see. So I'm gonna grab Loki's token, get rid of that for a second, throw this new token out there, and before I upsize you, let's give you all of your bars that you're supposed to have. HP players can see. AC. What was I doing? The AC is the green one or the blue one?
aren't you trying to hide the fact that you're a vampire, bro?
No.
That's just
AC
that.
AC is the blue.
That's right. AC is blue. There we go. I think on one of the other ones I have it as the green one for some reason.
The other reason I'm using Drifter as a token is because like I guess Loki looks similar in like the way like his facial structure, but he doesn't look that evil. Like that's just like until I get around to finally drawing him.
Fair.
Let's see. Update Doesn't
So he just
tell you.
looks naturally evil, but not evil.
Okay, he does. He's got a nose. He's got a bit of a shadow. He's got like messy hair. Like
He doesn't have the
yeah,
red glowing eyes yet.
He's not got red eyes.
Yet.
Unless
Glowing
Law
red
Well,
eyes.
he
unless
doesn't
Law
have
wants
red
to change.
eyes when he's full.
Oh, oh.
If Law wants
Oh,
Another
to do
so it's
shout
that, he
like
out.
can do
Skyrim.
it. Yeah.
I'll another shout out for you guys, or well, more of an announcement for you guys. Soon we'll be switching over to Foundry VTT instead of Roll20. Roll20, I'm sure you guys have noticed, has consistently been giving us more and more and more problems, and I'm kind of tired of paying $10 a month so that they can give me more problems when I can just pay $50 to Foundry once and then not have those problems. But Foundry has some really cool like quality of life things that's going to make everything so much fun for us. Like for example, if you have a great axe and you're attacking an enemy, you can one not only target your enemy so it shows up with a thing that permanently shows up on them that says you're targeting them, so no more of this having to click like this and hope that the person sees and then go this one, no, this one, no, this one. You can just click on them and it targets them and it puts a little reticle on them, which is cool. But when you have somebody targeted and you
I
use
mean,
like
not
your
just that, but I'll be able to carry over my D&D Beyond character sheet into
yes,
Foundry because they
yes,
have that fun little feature.
yes, they'll be able to do. There's all kinds of things. I can even move my stuff from Roll20 onto Foundry with the right layers of stuff. It's like 3 or 4 different things I have to do in order to do it, but I can do that. So I can, move over a majority of what I already have, some of the basic things, at least for this campaign. But for all the other homebrew campaigns, that's super nice to have too. But when you attack, like one of the add-ons I have, when you attack somebody, if you attack somebody with like a great axe or whatever, if you click inside your character sheet, it'll actually show an animation of a little great axe popping out of your token and slashing the other token. Like it's a lot
Oh,
of it's
that's
just
cool.
a lot of it's just little things like that that aren't like super big, but they'll make it so much more fun than just sitting here staring at the same image going, yeah, that hits. um,
Big.
one of the
Yeah,
other things I
now
like,
I need an animation for guns.
I believe they have one.
All right.
I
Click, click, boom. They're dead.
the thing I use I think has an animation. It might just be for handguns, but it has overall animations for things. But then like one of the other things I like that it does is you can um you can change with another add-on. You can change the way that the turn order shows up. So the turn order will show up for ours at the very top with everyone in a line, kind of like Baldur's Gate 3 or other RPG games where it has everyone in turn order on the top, and when somebody's turn is done, they go to the back of the line, and you see everyone's turn up there. Um, Different things to where, like, if you hover over an enemy token, even though you can't see their HP, which is the way I like to do it, you can actually see a rough estimate of how damaged they are. So it'll tell you if they're undamaged or really hurt or look like they're about to die and stuff like that. It'll tell you that, so you don't have to like be like, which one's the one that's hurt? You can just look and see which one's the one that's hurt. A bunch of different quality of life things like that. I think I have probably about 4 or 5 quality of life things I'm looking at that are all minor like that, but they'll make a huge difference when they're together in comparison to what's going on now. So that probably won't be for at least a couple weeks. A couple weeks from now, I may have 1 week where I don't do any games at all for that week, so I can get everything moved over and set up. Because I might have a week where I
I'll say
can't do
that.
games anyways. I might try to just run games anyways, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But for now, let's get into the Veiled World. We don't have Amos with us today, unfortunately. Um, but like I was telling you guys out of Discord, yeah, you kind of still got Amos. But let's go over a little recap real quick. So last week, you guys you guys woke up at your hotel. And once you guys woke up, you had McDrake show up, and McDrake brought along Loki. You had Loki back finally. Yay, Loki! Um, Biscuit was extremely excited to see Loki, as was everybody else as well. But Biscuit was definitely the most excited to see Loki. Understandable. Changelings gotta be friends with changelings. They have a bond, a growing bond already. I love to see it.
Y'all don't understand.
The rest of you guys ended up giving your prisoner to McDrake after some exchanges, and McDrake left with the prisoner and let you guys know to stay away from the other hotel as there are other Veil Keepers that are there investigating, and you guys are supposed to be quote unquote off the case. But he's kind of letting you do your thing anyways because he understands the connection you guys have to what's going on with Zephyr getting seriously hurt and the fact that that Biscuit has been traumatized by one of the people that may or may not be helping out these heroes in hiding. All kinds of things like that. You guys are growing as a group in connection, and two of you guys have been personally hurt by these guys, so you're wanting to stick it out and do what you can. So McDrake is trying to help you out without making it look like that you guys are still working around. As soon as McDrake left, you guys actually had a drive-by, probably the worst drive-by in the history of drive-bys. They missed every single shot by a lot, and you guys end up fighting a bunch of weird little frog guys that spit eggs and stuff at you. You guys eventually figured out that they were called the Whetmen.
What?
The Whetmen. W H H
Oh, they're
H
called
E
the
T.
wet ones.
The Whet ones. You're right. WHHHHHET. Whet. Whet ones. You didn't know exactly what the
Got
fuck
some
they were, but
blood in
every time
there.
that you killed them, they turned into a black ectoplasm that would very rapidly evaporate. So much so that even when you tried to get a sample of one, it didn't work. You guys ended up making your way to a bar based off of some information that you found with their car, which was booby trapped to blow up if you guys tried to start it, and figured out that some kind of energy connected to these guys was at this bar. You were able to find out a couple things that the wet ones were something that Mutos, way back in the day when he was still around, opening rifts and pulling all the races and monstrosities into your realm or the current realm that you guys are in, that the wet ones were some of the ones that were being pulled in and were being used as his personal army, and therefore only somebody who had access to Mutos's magic could be the one doing that. So that meant to you guys the possibility of another fragment of Mutos running around somewhere around here. Um, it seems to be the only way that you guys can find anyone that actually has a a connection to Mutos's magic, is they have to have one of these fragments. You guys then made your way to the bar where you start to investigate. Loki made their way up to the top floor where they tried to sneak around until they found that somebody else had already knew that they were there. Um, Unfortunately, this person already knew and was making a call to let somebody know that you guys were already here and to do it. He must not have known what the heck was going on, though, because while Zephyr was down there talking to some goblins, Amos was down there losing a game of foosball to himself, and I believe, let's see, Loki was Loki the one playing pool? Or was Cleft the one playing pool? I think it might have been Loki.
Cleft.
Me.
Cleft. Um,
I was
Cleft
fleecing
was
them boys.
yeah, something like that. Let's see if I can find my.
Didn't
my
I roll good on it? I'm pretty sure. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure I was.
yeah.
I
You
did.
you yeah, you rolled pretty good if I remember right. I
Yeah, you
think
rolled pretty good to score in the 8 ball, even though there was no other ball there, and you won.
yeah, you stole the game from them and took the 8 ball and just won.
Yeah, didn't
Um,
I roll like deception or something super high, and I convinced them I was like a champion of somewhere.
Something like that. Yeah, you were the gnomish champion of pool or something like
Yeah.
that. Let's see. You guys are all up there, and let's see. There's where's I don't
My
see.
one you need to swap out.
I don't even see where yours is. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, I could I could even see that. That's crazy.
Where?
Well, it's gone
It's
now.
gone now.
We'll put you right. Whoa,
Oh my god, huge.
we'll put you right there. Yeah, because I'd
I mean, you can change your shape, so you could be.
um,
True, yeah.
Anyways, after you guys were doing a couple things, let's see, Biscuit and another new recruit that McDrake had brought over, known as Ken, a high elf, I believe, if I remember right, who seemed to be some kind of sword user. Once you guys were inside the bar, you guys were all talking around. You guys were talking to the bartender, trying to figure out some stuff. Zephyr, you found out that the people here inside the bar weren't actually connected to um, Derringer or to whatever was going on here in town. They were just some guys that lived in town, and honestly, were trying to stay away from that part of it. But you didn't have enough time to figure out what was going on because a huge portal opened up in the middle of the bar, and the life force from everybody except for you guys was pulled out and sucked into the portal. And above their bodies, more wet ones began to form. Amos used his warlock magic connected to Mutos to start attacking, and as soon as he did, Ken's blade lit up and a rune was formed. All he knows is that it was a failsafe. That was supposed to be a thing that he didn't even know was real. He thought it was just something that whoever had the sword before was just like, yeah, no, that's a thing. And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. You guys made a pretty quick work of the wet ones, and Loki eventually managed to make their way down to the ground level. God, there's that loud ass song again. Eventually made their way back down to where everyone else was, just in time for the battle to end. Yay, gotta love when that happens.
I eviscerated the last one. I blew him up.
Yes, you did. You eviscerated the hell out of the last one. But you're a little different now than you were before. But we'll talk about that. You guys then ended up kind of looking over yourselves, make sure everything was okay, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5. There's all of yours. And Amos was once again talking to himself, something you guys were normally kind of aware of now. And might need to swap his token. Is his token acting up for you, or is that before I swapped it?
Hello, Zephyr.
Let's see.
Hello. Fucking crazy.
Plum, huh?
Oh, and
Biscuit, why are you walking on the bar?
why not?
Because I'm sure she's a goblin right
And
now.
and the last thing before you guys start is Amos was kind of shit talking with Mutos a little bit, and all of a sudden he was just gone with a note left in his place that said, "You can have him back later," which is right about where Cleft and Ken are. We'll say that Ken for the moment is just kind of investigating some of the bodies.
I'm taking all the money from the register.
Jesus.
They don't
Is
need it
there any-
anymore.
Is there any
Kleptomaniac.
paperwork in this desk or something that I can look through?
Go ahead and give
I
me
wanna make sure
a
everyone's
investigation
okay.
check while you're doing that. Yeah, so all the people that you're checking to see if they're okay are all dead.
I mean, my group. I don't care
Oh,
about the other people.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. 22.
I hear this going on. I go into Zephyr.
Zephyr, you are doing that. While you're doing that, Biscuit, go ahead and give me a let's say a raw luck check. Just a D20 to see what you find money wise in here.
An 8.
An 8. They must not keep a whole lot of money because you only find in here about $80 human money. You do find one
Yeah.
veil token.
Ew.
But you find 2 credit cards that were there being held for tabs.
Yeah, add it to the collection.
That's the worst thing that ever happened to those people's families.
Yeah, they died, but now Biscuit has their card.
Yep.
Arguably worse. Let's see. Oh, I gotta turn up the music a little bit for Roll20. There we go. That way they can hear it. Let me turn up this a little bit so people can hear you guys better too. Boom, there we go. Yeah, so you're searching through this desk and you do find some paperwork. Nothing that really stands out you too much except for a sealed envelope, or a once sealed envelope. It is now unsealed. It has no name on it, but it does have papers inside of it. Something feels a little off about this.
Checking that out.
You go to check this
Low
out.
people go. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go
It
ahead.
explodes. You have ricin poisoning.
What's Loki doing?
He's just going up to like look over Zeftri's shoulder to see what it is.
Aha. So yeah, both of you guys see this. You see that the paperwork seems to be oddly chaotic scribbles of just some random words. Um, while you guys are looking at this, Loki, since you're looking over his shoulder, go ahead and give
Mhm.
me a, let's say a perception or an arcana check.
Mm.
And while you're doing that roll, Cleft, you're up here. You see this note that is on the ground. The note is kind of slowly starting to burn away, but you do see it says you can have him back soon. You were standing next to Amos. He's kind of just gone
Yep.
now.
I'm looking around. I'm gonna take out my magic detector and be like, what the fuck? Where?
Ooh, you take out your magic detector. Go ahead and give me a perception or investigation with advantage. And while you're doing that, let's see, Loki, you're kind of looking over this stuff, and Zephyr, to you, this stuff doesn't make much sense. Um, Loki, you kind of get the idea that these are components that would not normally be used together, but they seem to be written together with the address of the bar here, as if they were supposed to be used here for something.
Loki will put the paper on the Well, he'll obviously ask Zeftri if he can put it on the desk, and then see if he can boot up the computer, and then like go through the files and see if he can find anything like corresponding to what's on the paper.
You're probably too magical for the computer, bro.
Ah, I'm not magical
Yeah,
anymore.
Yeah, he's not magical anymore. He's changed his class to a rogue. Um,
Oh, crazy.
Go ahead and give me
well,
a.
hang on a
Oh,
sec before
yes.
you start going through the desk. At least let me see if there's like any like money in here real quick. Then you can do whatever you want.
There is a
Loki will just sigh.
there is a very crisp $100 bill and a $1 bill that has a post-it note on it that says, "Frame this for the first dollar."
I will take the $101.
You take the sticky note too.
Nah, I'll just toss it off to the side.
Let's see.
Before he goes, I snatch
got
it
it.
off him. I rolled
do
a
what?
20.
Sweet. While you're you are able to kind of start messing around with this computer without worrying about the magical effects of your changeling form kind of getting in the way too much. Cleft, you rolled a 13, not the best, but it was actually good enough. You kind of notice in here, let me move so that everyone can see. You kind of notice right here is a residual magic, of course, from where Amos had been, but you kind of start picking up that right here is a more solid source of magic that is also Amos's magic.
Interesting. I'm gonna walk over there.
You walk over to there. What are you going to do once you walk over there?
I'm gonna search for it with the detector.
Ooh, alrighty. While you are searching for that, we will pop back over to Loki real quick. Loki, you are kind of digging through his computer, and you find that there is no password on this thing. Like many magical creatures, they're not the best at using magic or technology, because usually the more magical you are, the worse technology acts around you. The computer is glitching around just a little bit. This is an old school computer, one of the old monitors that's like the old TVs. You can stick a magnet up near it, and it kind of makes the screen's colors kind of change and freak out. And that's kind of what's going on with the screen right now. Older technology, or the older technology is, the less likely it is to explode metaphorically and physically in the presence of magical people. So they usually use older stuff. So you're loading up this Windows 95 computer, and you see that there is a section of the internet that is still open, that is open to an email account. When you go and look at this email account, this seems to be from some email account that is just a bunch of random string of letters and numbers. but it does say somebody is coming by with a list of components. Set them up on the roof, or inside the roof, I should say, as instructed, and it will keep your bar safe.
Mhm.
It is
Loki
signed
writes
at
that
the
Well, that
bottom.
didn't work very well.
It is signed at the bottom, the blue one.
Loki
Man,
scoffs.
is he? Did he call himself the fucking blue one?
He did call himself the blue one. Somebody
That's
called himself
that's
the blue
actually insane.
one.
I will call out to. I see Zefji like walking out. I'll call out and this
This guy is
information
a
to him.
cornball, bro.
What's up?
um,
Yeah, just
I like turn the monitor to Zefji.
let's see here.
Blue one.
Blue one.
attached is an image of the layout of the bar, where this ceiling is kind of like those drop ceilings, so it has those tiles you can kind of move out of the way and everything. And right about here is where it is marking to put it, somewhere right about in the middle of the bar.
So around where I was sitting.
Around where the portal was created, which was
Yeah.
pretty close to where you were sitting.
You want to go? You want me to go check it out?
Let's check it out together here.
I can get on the wall. I say this kind of awkwardly, but like I can. You see me like climb up,
There is no wall here.
but I can get on the ceiling.
We can look at the ceiling.
I can climb on. I can climb on the ceiling.
Stop being a pain in the ass and just get your ass over here.
Loki ignores him, and Spider climbs up the wall, and then like walks crawls to where that is and tries to push up the tile.
right about here.
Like he tries to push up the thing to see if he can find anything.
You are
Ah,
quite a
man.
freak, aren't you?
Biscuit, you
It
cross
says the
over.
fucking goblin.
You cross over the bar into the main floor just in time to see Loki, literally Spider-Man, crawling on the ceiling.
Well, I'll be damned.
the,
Did you get all the money, Biscuit?
the best reaction.
I did. And a couple credit cards.
I like
Probably
wave the.
That's
I
another
wave.
tip.
I pull it. I wave at the $100 bill that I stole off Zefji earlier, and like tuck it back into my pocket.
Oh, okay. So you stole the 100. Okay. I was asking like what you said because I already added it to my inventory. So
Oh, gotcha.
That's what the sleight of hand was.
Ah.
I got 20.
Let me turn up Unicorn real quick because they're a little quiet and everyone else is kind of blown up.
I swear to God, you steal more of my money, I'll fucking kill you.
Don't worry, Zeph. You'll be fine. Do I see anything in the ceiling?
You
What's the number
are
four?
currently searching through the ceiling. We're gonna go back over to Cleft real quick while you are. Cleft, you're kind of investigating this area, and you reach out towards the chair, and as you do, you feel something slap your hand away. It feels like another hand. Stop it.
I'm gonna punch the chair.
Go ahead and give me a just do a attack rolls if you're doing it with your weapon.
No, I was just gonna punch it.
Oh, you're punching a chair. Yeah, you punch
Yeah,
the chair. The
I'm
chair
not-
starts wiggling, and you hear something thud on the ground behind the chair, and you see a magical presence kind of unveil, and you see Amos standing there. Well, sitting there on the ground, and then stands up, and you hear his voice a little different than how you've heard it before. Just stands up and go, "Well, that was rather rude, wasn't it?"
What the fuck?
Don't just stand there and gawk. You should be reveling. You have somebody of great power on your side now. Granted, I might be a
I'm gonna
little.
punch him in the face.
You go to punch him in the face, and as he does, he's actually going to misty step away and is going to appear on top of the pool table. Something that Amos was never able to do before. And he goes, if you could just not
Yeah,
punch
it's
me.
definitely not Amos.
If you could not punch me, that would be fantastic.
What the hell are you?
Zephyr's drawn his rifle and aiming it at Amos. And it's like, okay, first off, that ain't how he talks. Secondly, he wouldn't be fucking saying any of those fancy ass words. So who the fuck are you?
Well, of course I'm not Amos. Amos is away for the moment. You can just call me, what was it he was calling
Big M?
me? The Big M.
Oh shit.
I'm
Okay,
going
so it's
to-
Mutos.
That's McDonald's.
I don't know what that is. But revel
I
in the
think
new body in
Two
which
big
I...
golden
Hold,
eyes.
hold on a minute. Are these hooves? I know he had horns.
Yeah, you
What?
possessed a satyr, dumbass.
He's a fucking satyr. God
I'm not
Yes,
damn
he
it.
is.
You haven't gathered that from him eating fucking aluminum cans?
I don't pay attention to his diet. I thought he was a tiefling. He has horns. He talks about his horns all the time. He doesn't talk about his hooves. Where is his pants?
What are you talking about?
You're
He's
weird.
famous for not wearing pants.
Oh, wait a minute. He's in a superhero costume. Why am I in this ridiculous getup? He just starts
I think
taking
this is-
off all of the clothes. As he does, you see Amos's regular clothes just start kind of magically appearing around him. He goes, "Oh gosh, this is not what I had in mind. I didn't realize that the people who were following that fragment of mine, they were satyrs, or that they were gonna put me in a satyr. This is ridiculous. I'm supposed to be in something regal and grand, not
Well,
this."
I mean,
be
I think
honest,
that's kind
well-
of your fault.
He has
Well,
such bad
firstly,
cotton mouth.
What?
On the ceiling, Loki will change into the form of Amos. Yo, dude, just chill out a little bit, and then turn back on himself and keep investigating.
Loki,
This
you're...
kid also turns into Amos, like, yeah, bro.
That's not funny.
oh god.
Loki,
Okay.
while you're investigating the ceiling, you do find what appears to be a like a linen bag that is tied up tight. When you grab this bag, it's really, really burnt, like it had been kind of scorched badly. Looking inside of it, you were able to see the remains of what's left of the components that were listed on that paper, or at least some of the components that were there that were listed on the paper. One of the things that you probably would not know unless the group had filled you in recently, or they fill you in now, is the portal where the wet ones came from is in this is in this exact spot where or was below this exact spot where you are right now.
So Mr. Blue set them up. Oh my god, who could have thought?
You were listening, Cleft?
No, that wasn't cleft. That's just me being a smartass, bro.
Oh, right. I
Quote
thought you were
unquote
playing
Amos jumps down off the pool table and just looks up at Loki and is like, "Well, you're a rather odd one, aren't you? Just climbing around on the ceiling and stuff. See, this is what I want. Something like this. Unique power. Not the ability to eat a can."
I
Loki will
mean,
turn into Amos again. Yo, bro, don't diss eating cans. It tastes good. And then turn back into himself and drop off the roof.
Okay, maybe I don't want this one either.
Loki just like snorts at him and just hands the pouch
what's
to
that saying
Zephyr.
about greener grass and all that?
Zephyrd's gonna take out all the stuff from the bag and put it on the table and start looking through it.
Biscuit, what are you doing during this situation over here? Because it looks like you're potentially rummaging through some tables or standing on a table. I don't know which one you're doing.
She was actually just kind of like sitting on it, like swinging her legs.
Yeah, so you see Amos, not really Amos. Apparently, the fragment of Mutos has taken over his body. You're kind of looking around. You feel your bags start to rummage just a little bit, kind of wiggle.
Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. And she'll move and unzip it.
Well, hi there.
Grandpappy, what
Oh
up?
shit!
That's right.
Loki
It's
jumps.
a me here. I see you guys are kind of a little bit busy. I poked my head out when you were dealing with those wet ones. There's some freaky
Wet.
Wait,
little.
he knows what they are?
I know what the wet ones are. I've been alive for a minute.
That's crazy, because, like, didn't nobody else know what the fuck those were?
That's right. Not very many people know what the hell wet ones are. I
How long
refused.
have you been alive?
I've been alive for couple centuries
A
or so,
couple of years.
couple decades, couple years. But there's some information that the other grandpappies pass on. But you guys go ahead and do your investigation stuff right on quick like. Whenever you have a free moment, I do have some information for you finally. But this looks a little
Hold
bit
on,
more
Pappy.
important.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'll
No,
be in
you
here.
get your ass. No, 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 no. You come right back here.
I'm still here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just gonna poke
Okay.
my head back in here and eat all my Cheetos.
Oh
Well,
wait,
hold on. What
Grandpappy.
information do you
Grandpappy.
got?
Well, the information is related to your little friend there, Derringer, as you've been trying to
D-
find.
Blue fucker.
I guess so. If that's what his real name is. But you kind of
Blue
deal with
fucker?
this. You kind of deal with this situation right here, right quick like. And I'll be here. Like I said, I just opened up a bag of Cheetos, flaming hot style. I'll be here for a minute. You go ahead and do what you got to do. And he goes, "Yep," and he pops himself back into the bag.
Loki will stare at Biscuit, and then the bag, and then back at Biscuit, and just like point at the bag. Like, how does that work?
Hey, wait a minute.
Biscuit.
That guy still owes
Yeah,
me his
Biscuit
fucking
still-
autograph.
Still sitting on the table, nonchalant, just still swinging her legs, and she just goes, "Well, I mean, the bag actually only really works as like a way for me to get letters back to my family and for them to send me snacks. But Grandpappy Willow, on the other hand, he doesn't really follow rules. So
He's
we
an
don't
eldritch being,
question,
like I said.
we don't
Loki,
question Grandpappy Willow.
He's an
Loki
eldritch
grabs the bag and shoves his head in to see what's inside.
When
It's literally just a bag.
yeah, when you shove your head in, it's just a bag. You'll even see Pappy Willow in there. It's very weird. It does not match the laws of physics whatsoever. It's not even like it's a little bit like a bag of holding, but a little different. While you're digging
It's
your
a
head
bag
through,
of unholding.
it's a bag.
Wait, it's
It's a
not
bag
a bag of holding?
It's a bag of willow.
That's
What does
wild.
it
It's a
smell?
family
What does it
heirloom.
smell like? What does it
It's-
smell like in the
It
bag?
smell right now. It smells distinctly of flaming hot Cheetos.
Damn, so
Loki
the
just-
scent traverses
Loki-
dimensions.
Loki wrinkles his nose as he comes back up, and just like nods to Biscuit and just doesn't question her anymore.
We
Zephyr,
don't question Grandpappy Willow.
you're looking over this bag of ingredients and stuff here. As you're doing that, Mutos is going to Misty Step again. Everywhere he goes, he just Misty Steps. He's going to Misty Step on top of the table, the foosball table. And is going to kind of be staring at Cleft for a moment. But Zephyr,
He's floaty.
you're looking through all this stuff, and you have access to the paper. You're kind of looking over the paper, and you see that this is definitely the same components that were listed inside this paper. Some of them, you don't really know what they would be used for component-wise, but you do know that some of them are ingredients that are extremely hard to come by. So you kind of have all these things here, and it's not something that can be used again, but you do kind of feel that there might still be a magical residue to them.
Okay, so I'm gonna text Darren, or not Derringer, fucking Drake. I'm gonna text McDrake and be like, hey, out of curiosity, what kind of magical effect do you know of that would require these components? And he's just going to start like texting him a few things, but also might as well like take like a little picture of the stuff and send it to him.
You get a text back pretty quickly. Not sure off the top of my head, but I'll take a look at it and let you know in a moment.
Hey Zephyr,
Okay.
ask him if like any of our like stores have been like taken from recently. Like storage. Like if that stuff hard to get, maybe the Veil Keepers have like like records of it.
Oh, interesting.
Well, actually, no. So I got a little bit of a different idea.
Hmm?
Zephy's gonna message the fucking McDrake and be like, "Have any of the wet ones appeared anywhere else?"
Does he even know what the fuck those are?
He has a
Yeah,
general
he
idea.
does.
Um, yeah, so he sent you a message back. Besides here in town around you guys, nothing yet, but we'll keep an eye out. Um, Mutos is now kind of squatting on the table and is looking over at Cleft and is like, you too are a strange one. Infected, aren't you?
Kind of.
I see.
I don't really know much about it though.
Well, that's
Kind of
that's
mean.
probably for the best. I would be very interested in studying you, but perhaps another time. I have a deal that needs to be made, and it needs to be made with the all of you. I'm gonna have you come over so that we can have a little group powwow, if you will. And as he
I ain't making no deal with the
as he
key of whatever the fuck.
as he as he
I
misty
might be
steps
morally flexible enough.
as he misty steps back over to the group, Cleft, you actually misty step with him. He seems to have the ability to do that.
That's crazy, bro. That's kind of
Loki
cool.
changes his face to a generic nerd and snorts. So he kind of goes over and Misty steps to be right between you guys. Now listen, I understand that the situation where Amos is no longer present might be a little concerning to some of you because after all I am a fragment of Mutos. However, if you let me explain what these fragments are a little bit more, I can
Do we have a
definitely.
choice?
I mean, you do. You could just try to kill me right here and, potentially remove this piece of fragment from this realm, but it doesn't quite work that way. Let me explain a little bit about what these are. So the fragments of Mutos are not Mutos himself. They are pieces of his magic that were still stuck within this realm when he was sent away. So while I am in every way, or was in every way, a copy of Mutos the moment that he left, I am not Mutos himself. Each of these copies, from my understanding, kind of develop a little differently. Some of them contain a version of Mutos exactly the way he was the day he left. Some have become even more cruel, some have even changed up their style to be quite different. Me, for example, I am a little bit more on the sarcastic and, believe it or not, laid back side compared to what Mutos was. That's why Amos isn't dead right now. That and because his mind is a little hard to grasp around. The purpose of the
Insight check.
fragments. You can definitely do an insight check. Um, the purpose of the fragments. Ooh, a nat 20. He does seem to be telling the truth as far as you can tell. He's not giving you any reason to doubt what he's saying. You see, the fragments exist so that eventually, if enough of them are gathered together, that the true rift can be opened. The true rift is the rift in which Mutos himself is behind. The fragments would then recollide with Mutos, rejoin him. He would gain whatever knowledge they have gained of this world over the time, and he would return. It is a accidental failsafe that was initiated when Mutos was sent away. He is, in fact, still alive. The only reason why I know this is because if he was not, the fragments would disappear.
So you're like Voldemort. That's crazy, bro.
I don't know who that is, but sure, I'm like him. Each of the fragments are their own sentient individual being that is a clone, in a sense, though much weaker than Mutos. But since we do not have a direct connection to Mutos anymore, we are not like him. Or at least some of us are not. I, for example, may be more willing to help you out. You see, I have developed my own way of thinking. different from how Mutos is. If I were to recollide with him, I would be overwritten, my knowledge taken, and I would no longer be me. I would just be a part of Mutos, and my personality and my ways would change. I may be willing to help you out a little bit when it comes to keeping that from happening. See, once enough of them have been collected to where the true rift can open, it doesn't matter if the other ones are around or not. They will be taken back by the main Mutos as well, one way or another. I don't want that to happen.
So you're not even Mutos anymore?
I'm Mutos.
Oh, he's Big M, bro.
I'm I'm Mutos, but imagine if there were alternate realities. I am, in a sense, a Mutos from an alternate reality. I've developed differently than how he has. And let me tell you, from my information of what being beyond the realms means, Mutos, when he returns, will not be as relaxed as he was in the past. You guys all know he was very much not fucking relaxed. He was evil and killing everything he possibly could. But in order for me to help you, I will need at least 24 hours inside the body of Amos. I need to have control so that I can do some things that I want to do.
Why does sudden? So you are your own person essentially, and you want to stop Mutos from like reclaiming you.
Yes, I want to continue to be individual.
And is that motivation just to be an individual, or do you want to take over his power?
Oh no, there's nothing that I could do to take over his power. I am just a fragment. If my full
Insight
power,
check.
uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna help him with that.
go ahead. With the help action, you can do that with advantage.
Okay, so with advantage, that's still 14.
You can't tell 100% sure, but you can get the feeling that when he says that he is not as strong as the real Mutos, he has to be telling the truth. Because if he wasn't, he could easily just kill you guys where you stood without even blinking. And the way that Mutos was in the past, according to history books, this is absolutely something that he would do. He would not make deals with quote unquote those that are not that are inferior compared to him. Um, he is the superior power, and there's nobody else that is worthy of his attention besides those of the ultimate power. Um, so the fact that he's even talking to you guys and hasn't just fucked off somewhere kind of means that either he can't or he's more willing to make this deal with you guys. I cannot take over Mutos. I am just a fragment. If each of the fragments were a piece of Mutos' power, I would only be about 5% of what he can do.
Loki will look at like the group, like raising an eyebrow, like shrugging, like he's inviting the others to kind of like add to see what like they think.
I
Uh,
trusted about as far as I could. Fucking shit.
Now, one thing I will say, out of full
Wild.
transparency, is if Amos was ever to collect another fragment of Mutos, one of us would end up absorbing the other in a sense of personality, and that fragment would, of course, get stronger. But even if you were to gather all of the fragments and somehow not release Mutos in doing so, we would not be a fraction of the power that he possesses, and we still would be unable to take him over. We are but we are but an ingredient that makes the main Mutos, and even together, we lack all the ingredients. Just like you currently lack some of the ingredients on that table there.
Loki will pull out the like paper again. He would have grabbed it and like see if like there's other spots that the ingredients would have been in.
You don't see any spots of the ingredients would be on the paper. But you see that Mutos kind of points over the paper and is like, you see, it's a list of ingredients, but there's more to this bag than just that list. There's other things I would know. After all, this is what is used to ritually summon one of my rifts.
Oh, so that was like, so the werewolf guy had a piece, and now Derringer has the piece and used it to do this shit.
Yes, you need to have a fragment of Mutos in order to control the magic specifically created by him. It's not like this is magic he discovered. He made this magic. And the ritual components that you have there on the table are the ones that were listed on that paper, but there's also a couple that were unlisted. I can only assume to keep the total ingredient list a secret, as without the
Oh
full
wait, so
ingredient
you
list.
know though.
Oh, of course, I mean, I know most of the ingredients anyways. I know the ingredients. I don't know how to open one of the portals. I was not gifted with such knowledge.
All right, then so write down all the
Damn.
ingredients.
You are, of course, missing one ingredient, key to this that is not on the list.
Is that why it didn't work?
No, it worked. The paper,
It wasn't stable though.
it was not as stable as it could be. Whoever's doing this is still learning. The components over there, let's say that on that paper there are 10 components that are needed. In that bag were 11. Whoever placed this bag here hid one of the components from the list so that the list would not be complete. That way you cannot just copy paste it and try it yourself.
And do you know what that ingredient that's like missing is? Or...
Oh, of course I know what the ingredient that's missing is.
Okay, then tell us.
Well, you see, that's part of the deal here. I could tell you. I could absolutely tell you. I could make this a world easier for you. Oh, lordy, what is this?
Oh,
But
Let's see. Detect thoughts. For duration, agreed the thoughts of
I
certain
get
creatures.
still just sitting there, just on the table, still swinging her legs, just listening, just like tilts her head and casts this.
If the creature has an intelligence of 3 or lower, or does speak a language, the creature is unaffected. You initially learn the surface thoughts. Let's see. This is this is a wisdom saving throw. All right. Let's see. What do I need to beat? A 13?
You.
That's a 14 on the dice, so that's definitely going to beat out. I will say that as you start to probe in, your head starts to hurt. Trying to get into a fragment of Mutos is painful, but you do get one little bit of information, and that is truthful deal. So whatever deal he is trying to make, he is being truthful about it.
Okay.
Zephyr, you seem like the de facto leader of the group. Like, I'll let you decide on the deals.
Here is the deal.
I think we should listen to him.
You give me 24 hours in this body to do whatever I please. It will not be anything that is of a truly evil state. I mean, that would just cause problems for myself and for our dear Amos here, and that would make me at risk. Let me do what I want for 24 hours. Afterwards, I will give you the information that you desire, and I will assist you and Amos a little bit more openly than I had been in the past.
By openly, you mean at all?
Perhaps. I will be of more use than I definitely have been before. I have the potential to be a very useful ally in your fight against the true Mutos and the other fragments.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
After all, well, I suppose I can make a second deal for a little bit of information. I would like something very good to eat. Not these cans or these toilet paper rolls. I want whatever you think is the best food that has ever existed. You get me that food, and I can tell you a little bit more information about Derringer based off of what I can pick up.
I can make you a pretty banging gumbo.
A gumbo. I'm not sure what a gumbo is, but it sounds interesting. I will try it.
I don't think we can make a gumbo here, can we?
I mean,
Should've
they
got
probably
this
have a.
made.
You underestimate the power of Biscuit's bag.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just kind of like with now a headache, just like kind of looks over at Loki like, huh? No,
Uh,
I can make a gumbo. I can make a gumbo.
Very well. You make this gumbo. I will go ahead and tell you the information I have. The other deal is you do it first, so I'll make this deal I do it first. And these deals, of course, are going to be magically binded. You feel a presence on you, Biscuit, as you make a magical dealing
Oh,
with
again.
with Mutos. This time, it feels very uncomfortable. The rest of you also feel almost like a invisible weight on your shoulders as Mutos offers out the deal. 24 hours in the body of Amos, and then I give you what you are asking for, the information. I become
Do you
more helpful.
guarantee Amos's safety?
I can guarantee his safety in the sense that if something were to happen to him, it would happen to me. So, I don't want anything to happen to our dear satyr friend here either.
And what about giving him back?
Like, you're not gonna, like, mind destroy him or anything, right?
I mean, I will have my fun with him, but he will be intact.
What's the fun?
Yeah, see, I've been listening this whole damn time, and as far as I give two shits, there is one key ass rule that isn't exactly written among us goblins or even among the families. And you want to know what that is, Big
Well,
M?
I will absolutely take whatever information you are willing to give me.
We don't make fucking deals with devils.
Well, that's a good thing I'm not
I mean,
a devil.
he's not a devil.
I am but a fragment of a
No,
almost godlike
guys,
being.
you're not getting it. I mean, I feel Big M,
I
you probably know what I mean, but Cliff, what
I
I
really
mean is,
think we don't have a lot of choice in this matter. Like, he's already overtaken Amos's mind.
we can just knock him out.
There is only
I
so
don't-
much I can do without.
He turns into
freedom.
mist, actually. I tried.
Yeah,
That's
but
actually the
how
first
many
thing
times-
I tried to do.
You see, he turns into mist
many
and appears
times
out
can
over
he
here.
turn into
Oh, look at
mist?
that! Look, I can turn into mist. Yes,
It
you
is
are-
actually kind of cool to experience. Yeah, he misted me over here. It's pretty neat.
Yes,
Zephyr,
you
I
absolutely
understand your
could.
concern.
You absolutely could take on me at this current form. I'm still getting used to the body.
Sorry.
Amos's body is definitely trying to dance to the song. No, stop that. I am in control at the moment, not you, Mr. Amos. Now, I do not possess Amos's body well enough to be able to just go out and have a killing spree or anything like that. I simply want to explore what the modern world is. Stay under the radar, if you will. Heck, I'll even stay with you if that would make you more trustworthy of me in this situation. Or I can simply go bar crawling. Grab a can and pour it out. Oh no.
I'm gonna
So-
I'm gonna hold out the empty can to Amos's body and to see if like his body will react.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna do a roll. You see that his hand does start to reach out for the can, and after a moment, his other hand just kind of slaps it down. I said, "Stop that, Mr. Amos. I am the one that's in control at the moment."
See, if we tell him no, he's just never gonna give back control. He said if we agree, he'll do this for 24 hours. And
but
if we
see,
don't
he
agree,
also
he'll just
said
keep
he's nowhere
keep
near
it.
strong enough.
Biscuit
to
will
go
just
fight. He
like,
says he's nowhere near strong enough to go on a killing spree. Doesn't mean he's not strong enough to just leave.
As a show of good faith, Biscuit, you are to make the gumbo. I will give you the information I have now. But remember, we are magically bound. Do not go against the wishes of those who are bounded. Derringer is more
Wait, so
dangerous.
he bound us without us agreeing?
He bounded Biscuit.
ba-
He
No,
bounded
he
with Biscuit.
found
Oh.
Biscuit because they agreed to make him Gumbo.
Yes.
I see.
The deal is presented to you guys, which is what the weight you're feeling now is, but it has not been accepted by you guys, or by any of you.
Well, it's sure as hell ain't accepted by me.
I'll accept it right now.
Well,
yeah,
sure
Biscuit
won't.
will chime in and go, I trust him. So like look
I
at
don't.
Z
I don't
in a
trust
way that
him,
like
but I mean,
Biscuit, the information that you desire. Derringer. How dangerous is he when it comes to the fragments of Mutos? Well, I can tell you right now. He, thanks to your werewolf friend, possesses 3 fragments.
oh, that's fucked up. Did the werewolf have 2?
No, he already had 2 himself.
So
Oh,
there
maybe
is-
that's why he's so randomly powerful.
He is in search. Well, not in search. He is trying to obtain another fragment at the moment, but this fragment is, from my understanding, a little bit more reluctant, such as myself, but in a little bit more of an evil way. It is possessed by somebody here in town, but I do not know who. I cannot gather that much information. I only know as much as I
Maybe
know
it's
about.
laser.
I only know as much as I know about Derringer's fragments because we've had a little bit more of a physical connection thanks to the fighting. I have
How
given
come
you
I
my
have a
information.
How come I have a strong ass gut feeling that somebody who has another fragment of Mutos in town is one of those fucking superheroes?
I
I
imagine
it's
already
laser.
have them looking to kill one of them.
Yeah, I absolutely think it's laser. That's why he didn't. He didn't
I
think
never
he was
said
gonna
it's
kill you earlier, and he did.
it also explained the random like power that he seems to have. Like the other 2 were strong.
Yeah, like he
sure,
has a
but
laser beam and shit.
It would also be like Zepstri, like you obviously got hurt by laser. Does the magic feel the same to you? In the
Mm,
can like you
Probably feels like a laser beam going through your stomach.
right, Cleft.
Mm.
Whatever that feels
Loki
like.
Loki flicks the back of Cleft's head.
I
But
mean, feeling magic in a general area and being impaled by it are 2 very different things.
which is why I'm asking if there's a distinction. Like, is there a similarity between the magic that Zepstri felt when he got attacked and the magic he's feeling right here?
Zephyr, give me either a history or an insight check. Or an arcana check. I'll take it, any of them.
yeah, I'm better with insight.
You don't 100% know if it's laser that has it, but you do know that part of whatever he has is definitely connected to a fragment based off of just the gut feeling you have when
It
you
was
think
blue.
about it.
That should have been a giveaway.
Yep.
Everything blue in this game is fucking evil.
Everything blue is evil.
Ken's sword glowed blue. Probably a fucking demon.
Probably, yeah. I don't know if I trust him that much.
I love it. Yeah, so you get the feeling that whatever power he is drawing from must have a connection, although you don't know for sure if he's drawing directly from a fragment or if he's just like there's some other catalyst that is the fragment and he's drawing from it, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Direct or indirect. I will offer this
Yeah,
deal one more time. Of course, you all have to take on the deal of the 24 hours. That way I know that one of you isn't just going to accept the deal.
Actually, wait. I actually got an idea.
Oh?
I have one last spell slot, and I'm going to use it. Like, he's gonna pile all the shit back into the component pouch. And since there's still some magical essence with the pouch itself, he is going to identify it.
Ooh. So the way that we're going to do this for the identifying of this is you're going to get some information about what the spell is. It's not something that you have felt before, as in it's not magic that you could do. It definitely seems like it is some kind of homemade magic, which lines up with what Mutos has been saying. But you also are going to get the feeling of the triggering source of the magic in a location somewhere within the city. You don't. It's almost like a tracking spell.
We're on the first floor, Loki.
Oh,
I think he means the roof that he was on, but he's just saying he's just be right back.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Yeah,
being
I
a
think
piece of
I think he
shit,
meant the roof.
as per usual.
um, let's see. You see that he Mutus kind of looks over at you and is like, "Oh, spells. You are quite an interesting goblin. I'd like to learn more about you." You get
yeah,
the
you ain't
feeling
lying
that
shit about me.
you get the feeling that with this identify spell, and this kind of tracking, it starts to fade rather quickly. However, after a moment, you see that Mutos holds one hand up and kind of wiggles his fingers and goes, "A little help for you. I'll make that tracking stick for a little bit longer. Perhaps 24 hours?"
Mm,
Ooh, what does that roll for?
I don't make deals with fucking devils.
Very well, very well. I suppose you can just identify the stuff again later and hope that it sticks around. That's fine though. Don't make your deal. I'll just stick around with you guys for a little bit and we'll see how Amos does with reclamation of his own mind. For now though,
The I think we should.
I'll tell you
I
what.
agree.
There is some time until Amos reclaims his body, if he is able to reclaim it. I will simply be around in case you decide to change your mind until then. And you see that in a moment, his whole body kind of turns to mist and it kind of disperses around each of you and then kind of fades away. You don't get the feeling he is left, but he's also not here at the same time. He's kind of.
See, this is what I mean when I say, what do we do if he just disappears? Because now he's just in Amos's body, and nobody knows.
It's
I
okay. He's
cannot
gonna
go
come back
He
far
can
from
just
you.
go wherever.
I don't
Like
know.
no matter what, he has to come back for it. So like,
Well, I mean, not necessarily.
no,
I
he
think
does.
I think we have a bit of negotiating leverage though. Like we could maybe like like s- like set limits on what he can do for 24 hours. We could like follow him, say like he can't go on his own.
Ah, counter deal.
Yeah, but see, here's my fucking issue with this shit. First off, it's Mutos. Secondly, the
A pretty
fact
valid
that
point.
he just needs 24 hours in order to possibly make this shit stick with Amos means that there's a way to get him unstuck from him. So the
But none
fact
of us
that
are magicians, bro.
he wants to get stuck means that nothing's entirely solid with him.
I
do
mean,
see,
I
your
guess
point
if
there.
that's the risk you're willing to take.
I will trust Zephyr's guts on this because I feel
Again,
like
I don't like the fact that
is,
again
is that
I'm
Biscuit
like in a
saying that,
very
or is that Unicorn saying that?
Yes. No, that's Biscuit saying it.
Biscuit has the same floor.
It's literally
Animal
just looking
Crossing.
down at the floor, just like, I swear to God, this is the floor in Animal Crossing.
Unzip the goddamn bag. Unzip the bag.
I never zipped it back up, Grandpappy Willow.
Oh, goodness gracious. Sometimes when that bag just kind of closes, it just zips on its own. Are you guys done dealing with that, whatever that thing was?
sort
No.
of.
these guys want to make a deal, but I am very much against it because
I told you I'd
again,
go.
Fighting
it's
with them.
I'd go with what you want, Zeph.
I disagree.
Deals, deals, deals. Oh, goodness. I remember the days when deals were the only things people were dealing. That's all it was deals. Good golly.
mm,
But,
I've not been around long enough to vote on like what happens to a member of the party.
fair enough. Um, see that?
actually
Graham?
I got an idea.
Oh, what's your idea there?
Hey Mutos.
You you see that almost instantly Mutos just reappears, sitting next to Biscuit. Yes.
I'll
Is
accept
it
your
just like
deal
with stuff
on
like, you're
one
not allergic to
condition.
anything, right?
What
Only
is
one.
what is your condition? Also, what'd you say, Biscuit?
You're not allergic to anything, right? I can just put anything I want in here.
You can put
He's a
whatever.
satyr.
You can put whatever you want in there. This body eats cans.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I would
Yeah, my one
not poison
condition.
it though if I were you. What is your condition, Sir Zeftry?
My condition is if well my condition is really that you tell us a way to get you unstuck from Amos if you ever happen to pull something that you know you shouldn't.
Ah, a way to get Amos back. Should I take over permanently? It's
I agree.
That is my only condition to allowing this 24 hours.
a valid concern of yours, and one that I would be surprised if you do not consider. I'll tell you what. I will, in fact, help you out with a refragmentation, if you will. A way to reclaim Amos's mind in the event that I take it over, as long as, of course, Amos is still alive by the end of that. But if his body is dead, then the body, or if his mind is dead, the body starts to decay, even if my mind is in control. I have no plans to kill him anytime soon. It is very
Which means
simple.
you have plans to kill him eventually.
It is very simple. To reclaim the body as his own, once my fragment takes over the body, all you have to do is get another fragment in there. Once another fragment is in there, or I move to another fragment, there's nothing left within his body but his own mind to reclaim.
Wait, so we can just put you in something else?
You could put me in another
How do we-
fragment.
How do we do that?
Well, you would have to have another access to another fragment. But of course, doing so would give whoever or whatever has this other fragment the power of two fragments.
Okay.
Ooh, what
Well-
is Loki typing on the ice stone?
He's messaging Drake asking if there's anything called like a soul gem that exists.
Yeah, so you guys would
So-
know that things like a soul gem do exist, and there have been other ways that fragments have been sealed. This is very powerful magic, though. It is something that McDrake could possibly get a hold of in the future.
Okay, well I'll message him saying that we will need something like it in the future, but I'm trying to do it in a way that Mutos doesn't realize it. Like, that's what I'm
Mutos doesn't
texting.
really know what an ice stone is, so he probably wouldn't pay much attention to this.
Look at this
Uh,
fucking idiot looking at our rock.
That's probably around the lines of what he's thinking. Um, you see that he goes, "Fine, you have accepted the deal. Hibiscus, Cleft, Loki. We'll assume. We'll assume Ken accepts the deal. Do you accept this deal as well?"
I accept the deal.
Yes.
I also have conditions.
Oh,
What are your conditions?
If we're giving you 24 hours, you cannot kill anybody without our direct permission.
This is an acceptable altercation or altering of the deal. I had no plans to kill anybody anyways.
All right, that works for me then.
Very well.
at least it's down in writing.
You guys all feel a presence of magic kind of surround you, a little bit of a heavy burden. Biscuit, yours is a little bit heavier. You've got 2 deals going on right now, both with Mutos. And he goes, "The deal is set. 24 hours I have to do as I please without killing anybody and without causing direct harm to Amos, which I would not want to do either of those anyways. So this deal is acceptable."
Oh
But
damn, we only said direct harm. We didn't get indirect.
I will consider indirect as well. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. But the deal is set. I will see you in 24 hours with the information presented.
Oh.
Okay.
He also says before
Alright.
he appears again for a second, "Hibiscus, I look forward to your gumbo."
BRB.
Even got us look forward to another combo.
um, Grandpappy Willow sticks his head back out of the bag again. "Well, that guy was a little bit more not as laid back as he was the last time I saw him."
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah, it wasn't that guy this
he's
time.
possessed by a ghost of an evil guy or some shit. I don't know.
Oh my. Well, that
I
sounds
don't really understand how this stuff works.
quite interesting. I have some papers here that might be of use to your little investigation there, Hibiscus.
Thank you, Grandpappy Will. Here, I'll take those, and I want you to take this list and this letter, and I want you to bring it to Mama and Rose for me, okay?
Oh, absolutely, definitely can. I think I may have told you already. Rose is a little pissed off at kind of all of you.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what the letter's for.
Yeah, did Rose give you a letter for me or anything?
Rose simply said, "Give him this look, and he'll understand." And it was a pretty stern look.
Can you turn into her and show us?
I absolutely can. You see, his head turns into Rose's face, and he gives a look to Zeftri. Zeftri, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Damn, bro.
Damn, she's trying to kill me already.
That's crazy.
Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you don't feel anything super bad from this look. Like it's not the same as if Rose was actually giving it to you. But boy, howdy, does it not fucking feel good.
Yeah, nah, she's gonna kill me next time she sees me.
He turns
Maybe
back.
we should go visit them
mean-
soon.
I mean, if anything, she's actually gonna probably seal me away into some sort of room and just never let me out.
Feed you gumbo for the rest
Send
of your
him
life.
to the dungeon.
Pretty much, pretty much.
It'd be like,
When are we going back to meet your family?
well, that
Whenever
might
the
be
fuck we get done with this shit.
that might be something you guys might want to do soon. I mean, there's some people that want to talk to kind of Zeftri and not just Rose, and talk to Hibiscus there. But I've been kind of filling in the family a little bit of some stuff, and Loki, you over there, you's a changeling too. I can feel it. I can see it. You look different than before. I think you might want to
Yes, I am.
say hello to the family and stuff, and get to know some of your peoples.
Loki will nod, like thinking like we could maybe. He'll turn to the group and like to Zeftri and Biscuit and say, "You going home might be a good idea. We can maybe find out more from like maybe we can trace up where Derringer came from and follow his steps."
Yeah, and I'm gonna have
That's
to
probably what
see
some of the
if
paperwork's for too. But you'll
I'm gonna
hand
have
it
to see
over
if
to
one of my
Z.
siblings. I'm gonna have to see if one of my siblings can enchant my fucking hunting rifle here.
Okay,
Now,
so do you two want to talk to Grandpappy Willow? I'll do some more like search around. You two can catch up and arrange going back.
Well, this
I mean,
paperwork
like I
has
said, we
you in it
first got
too, right?
all this shit to deal with first. So after that, we can worry about that.
I'd feel like that's kind of our next step, though. No, what else do we have to do? We can't really do
No
anything more with
idea.
the
We
case.
listen. Everything's
I'm
just
gonna
been
walk over
stacking
there and
up
try and get
as
his autograph.
was.
you're gonna try to get his autograph. Um,
Yep.
yeah, you see, he just kind of looks over and he's like, I don't know why you keep wanting this, but here you go. And he just puts a very poorly drawn smiley face. There you go. One autograph from the Grandpapa Willow.
Huge. This will be worth billions.
Now, Zefter, Biscuit, you guys right here. Come on, take a seat down at this here table. I can't quite get out of the bag. There's rules, believe it or not. I just don't follow them. What are the rules that you can get out of the bag? I can't do that. I don't follow rules. Take
All
yourself
right, I'll take this.
take a
Yeah,
seat at
Biscuit
this
puts
here
her bag
table.
on the table.
As they're doing that, to give them like a bit of privacy, Loki will go off and like start like investigating around, just like trying to find anything else, like information. I'll just investigation check for you.
Very well, very well, very well. Let's see. So you see, he just starts chucking out some papers. One of them is actually a photograph that looks oddly like uh, Derringer, but a little different. Almost like it was. I mean, you do know he's a changeling, so it's almost like this was maybe his more along his true form line, or at least the form that he used when he was around the changelings. Now you see, he is in fact a member of the family, but he kind of comes from the uh, other side of the family. I know you guys don't
One of
know
the broken branches.
one of the broken branches, but see, here's the thing: when he was part of the family, them there branches they weren't broken yet. They were still unbroken branches. Although the name Unbroken Branches kind of was a little bit of a bad name to give them because it makes them sound like they're part of the broken branches. They're gonna break eventually. Not compared to the sturdy branches. I don't know the naming scheme there. But, Derringer boy here, he used to go by the name of Philip. Might be why he's changed his name to Derringer. Philip is kind of a, ooh boy, that's a name right there, let me tell you. But, you see, the thing that's a little bit on the crazy side is, us grandpappies. There's Grandpappy Willow, and then before me was Grandpappy Willow, and before him was a Grandpappy Willow, and it's kind of a role, not so much as a title, right? But,
Yeah.
you see, way back when the broken branches were the unbroken branches, here's the thing. Some of them were supposed to become the Grandpappy Willows. We kind of take over as, being the rule breaker, if you will. And long before even I was born,
It's a title.
it's a title. I'm not just I mean, I'm Grandpappy Willow. That's my name, but it's also a title.
Okay, so
What?
to make it a little easier for you guys, there are certain positions within Biscuit's family that are more title based and more look based. So, like, as you see Grandpappy Willow as he is, that look is passed down from one person to another person and so on. Just like some other various roles of like healers, alchemists, and caregivers. Like, it's a whole
Mama
thing
Tulips.
that kind of goes on throughout them. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the mama too.
the Mama
It's
Tulips.
yeah. Sometimes the title and the form is just for one person, and sometimes the title and the form is for many people.
Hmm.
I know it don't make sense to those who don't live in it, but it is confusing. I
Yeah, but at the same time, it makes sense once you get it.
Zeph, I think we really should go back home. Like, back to your home. I think we could get a lot of information at the Starringer if we go back. If this is what you mean, like, how your family works, Biscuit, and Grandpappy Willow, like, surely, like, there's maybe missing information. Like, I could talk to a load of them and see if I can get some information while we're there. And then, obviously, I'm sure Rose is absolutely, like, really worried about you, Zeph. Like, you literally were dying on me a couple days ago.
I
Yeah,
foresee
but I'm
a visit
fine.
to the family very soon. But of course, we have some obligations you gotta finish off here first. I can feel it in you, Biscuit. You're angry. I don't ever see you this angry.
Biscuit still with a smile on her face, like, it's okay, I got it.
Yeah, well, therapist Willa's here if you ever need it. Grandpappy Willa, of course. But anyways, back to the information at hand here. You see, Philip here, Derringer, as I'll call him for you, he's not as natural as he seems. Now, us changelings, sometimes, especially once we get titles, we can live for quite a little while, or it seems so. We kind of become some of the titles. You take on the form, and that becomes your identity. That's the case for me. But you see, Philip, he was a part of the family way back in the unbroken branches, but so much so that it was before I was Grandpappy Willow, but it was before even the Grandpappy Willow before me. He's old. He's old as dirt. You think I'm old? He's fucking old. But here's the crazy part. From what I found out, he was supposed to be a Grandpappy Willa. He was slotted for it. And the crazy thing is, which is something I've never heard of in the family for any of the titles, well, except for maybe for one. He looks over at Biscuit. He didn't accept it. He denied the title and left the family. And thus, the unbroken branches became the broken branches.
I mean, if he was supposed to be a Grandpappy Willow and Grandpappy Willows live in the bag, maybe there was a fragment of Mutos in the bag at some point.
I mean, I don't live in the bag. It's just my little way of getting around. There's another bag. Rose has a bag, and
I thought you said you couldn't leave the bag.
I couldn't leave the bag here because I'm not really here right now. I'm just kind of I'm a bag illusion.
That's fucked up.
Look, us
How did you give me
grandpappies.
an autograph?
Us grand. You look down at the autograph and you see that instead of being a smiley face, it's a very fancy writing of the word willow now. Us willows, we got our ways.
What the fuck?
Hey, you don't question the Willows.
I
If
think
it
we
makes
just,
sense, if it makes sense, it ain't a willa.
You sound like a lovely family.
Now here's the
That's
thing:
it.
if
We should.
if Philip was a
I
part
think
of
we-
the family, and he broke the long line of Grandpappy Willis, that means somebody else had to take the title. Not necessarily in a hostile way or anything like that, but well, you know how touchy it is with the family titles. You don't just say I'd rather do it instead, or I don't want to do it. There had to have been some kind of chaos within the family way back then, but there's no record of that. It's just nope. Somebody was Grandpappy, and then eventually my Grandpappy was Grandpappy, and then I became Grandpappy.
What would cause someone to not take on the title?
See, that's the thing that we don't quite understand. Is that's never been an issue when it comes to the Grandpappy Willa. There's people that oh, excuse me, I'm so burpy today. the kids.
Very fitting for Grandpappy Willow.
You see the kids, a lot of kids, they play that they're warriors or that they're, magical people. They smack each other with swords or, little cap guns and stuff. But the changeling kids, they pretend to be Grandpappy Willows. We just got a bunch of little Grandpappy Willows running around, little tiny Willows. And that's just what they do. That's what everyone wants to become. But there's never been a reason to not be a Willa. we're all big on the family. Now, there has been one other individual that doesn't want to quite take on the Mama Tulip role, but that's a whole different situation that we'll get into another time, not related. And also a little bit more lenient, I'll say. But if there's not a Grandpappy Willa, which apparently there wasn't for a little bit, it's chaos. Biscuit crosses their arms. That's chaos. And chaos like that in the family, good or bad, is recorded. But it's always good chaos. This was bad chaos. A dark
How
time
long
for the
ago
family.
would this have happened?
This would have had to happen a couple hundred years ago. Probably.
Oh, you mean he's literally old as shit, man.
He's old. You see, I've been Grandpappy Willa for somewhere on anywhere between 40 and 70 years now. I don't know. It's somewhere in there. And the Grandpappy Willa before me was the Grandpappy Willa for, I don't know, probably a good 80 years or so. 70 years. I'm about at the end of my time. So this would have had to have been about 200 and some odd years ago. But, that's all the information I got right now, but we're going to keep digging. Maybe by the time you get over to the family, we'll have a little bit more for you.
I'll be there soon.
Anyways, I gotta go eat these flaming hot Cheetos. You guys deal with this information as you will. Yep.
Make sure you get that list for me. I need those ingredients.
I'm getting the list, dadgummit. And Grandpappy Willow is gone. It is just you four in the room. Well, and Ken's over there investigating some stuff.
He's ore farming at the moment.
Yeah, he's standing there aura farming. Zephyr, your kind of identification / tracking spell is still going on, and you feel a tug. It's fading, but you feel a tug.
We gotta get going, guys. We gotta, before this spell wears off entirely.
Logan
Alright,
doesn't
let's hit
question
this.
and follows him.
You guys start
Yo,
to head
listen to-
towards the door, and you see the door open. And you hear the nice little ding
Oh,
ding
fuck.
ding. And none other that whoops, that's not right. Oh, I gotta get
None
that
other
actual-
than shadowy figure.
None other than default figure appears. Let's see, where is it? That's weird that it didn't save the image. None other than this individual shows up and just walks in the door.
Just
Um,
immediately runs
I'm gonna attack her immediately.
right towards her.
As you guys go to attack her, she just goes, "Oh fuck, they're still alive."
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fight immediately break out.
Jump. Like, I don't even think anyone would think. They just jump. Jumper.
Yeah, you guys
Like no hesitation. Like Biscuit just stands up, turns, looks, and just books it.
good God. Let's see. That's a 19 on her part,
God
which
damn it.
becomes a 21. Just kidding.
At
geez,
least someone
Biscuit.
wins.
I'm going to actually put you guys back here just a little bit. Let's see. And let's get some good old-fashioned fighting music going on. I'm trying to make it to where this isn't all too loud, hopefully. There we go. And first on up in the initiative is Zephyr. Zephyr, you look over and you see none other than the superhero, quote unquote, Blinky, has appeared within the room.
Pretty much immediately swinging his hunting rifle from his shoulder into his hands, and boom. For a natural fucking 20.
Holy shit!
Boom, headshot.
Where is Blinky?
Blinky is over
At the
here.
door.
Oh, that's
So-
Blinky.
That's
oh,
Blinky.
right, okay.
Yes.
So that's gonna
Oh my
be
God.
26. I'll add a Fury of the Small to make it a flat 30.
A flat 30. Very nice. You see that you kind of get a little pot shot off there right at the beginning. It goes right into her left shoulder, sinks in deep. She says, "Ow, what the shit!" All right, you guys want to
That's
fuck
crazy,
around
bro.
like this?
And then bonus action.
Ah, the
Finger
bonus action.
guns.
Pew pew.
That one missed.
Yeah, that time you see that she gets her hand up just in time. For those who don't remember, her superpowers seem to be invisibility and stuff, but she also apparently has some kind of psychic-ish ability. Your finger guns go up, and she reaches up with her right hand and kind of blocks it with an unseen force. He goes, all right, listen. I don't know why the fuck Laser and the others want you dead, but it's time to just fucking go. I'll tell you what, you leave town, fuck off. I'll just tell them that you died. They're not gonna come after you.
I'm gonna kill your goddamn boss.
You think you're going to, but I promise you, you're not gonna. Fine then, if that's how you want to play it. And they are going to bonus action invisibility.
Can we use the magic detector to see where they are?
Ooh, possibly. That could potentially work.
Is there like what's a fire system called? Like water system?
Oh,
Sprinklers?
the sprinkler
Sprinklers?
system.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's probably one of those within this building. Some kind of fire suppression system of some kind. Um, I would say, yeah, probably one of the sprinkler system ones. For the rest of their turn, they are going to move around somewhere, and they are going to roll an attack on somebody.
Definitely me.
Biscuit does a 16 hit.
Damn.
It sure does.
A 16 does hit. You feel a fist in the back of your head for... Where's... Oh, all they're all over here. 4 damage.
You little bitch.
Let's see. And after that, that is the end of their turn. They're still invisible. Cleft, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna pull out my Geiger counter.
Oh ho. You start swinging your Geiger counter around. Give me a general direction in which you would like to point it. North, south, east, west, or northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest.
Biscuit got hit, so whichever direction Biscuit is for me, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know where we're oriented right now.
Just assume up is north. So it puts you
Okay.
at
So southeast,
south.
southwest.
Yeah, southwest. So
Southwest.
you're gonna kind of read from here. You're gonna read from east, or I'm sorry, west to south.
West
So
to south.
yeah, you're gonna kind of read this whole area. Go ahead and give me a perception or investigation check with advantage.
Uh, 16.
A 16. So with a 16, you're able to feel that there is a bit of magic going on, and you feel it right here.
So right in front of look.
Yep, right to the left of Loki.
Okay. I'm gonna sprint over there and attack that square.
Alrighty, you're going to attack with disadvantage. I assume you're going to let the others know why you're attacking next to Loki. Or they can probably...
Yeah, I'll I don't know. I'll say something while I'm running, whether they hear it or not. Who the fuck knows? And disadvantage. 9.
A 9 is not going to do it. You hit into air.
Damn.
Let's see.
Well,
The
that sucks.
the detection, we're gonna say, is your bonus action for this round. Um, but it is now going to be continuously going for you, so you can potentially read it again in the future. One of
I
the
think
ways
using that as a bonus action is fine.
for all of you guys, if you turn on your Geiger counter or your magical Geiger, you could potentially search out the information of where this person is. It will count as a bonus action, but then once it's on, it can stay on. And
I think more of us doing it would be more accurate too, right?
potentially, yes. Kind of like triangulating the signal. Loki, it is your turn. You do know that Cleft lets you guys know that right about there is where the Geiger counter is pointing to.
Hmm. Can I, considering Loki's a heavy smoker, can I pull out my lighter and then use Mage Hand to put it up to one of the sprinklers?
Ooh, I
Above
will
me?
absolutely allow you to do that. Go ahead and give me a, let's say a sleight of hand to see how well you can place this thing to get it working. A 14. You get it up there. It's going to take a turn or two for it to let go off, but as long as you keep, we'll say in this case, keep concentration, that you can keep it up there.
Right, okay. Okay, I think with that, Loki will dash behind Zephtree to try keep concentrating on the
Ooh,
thing.
this will be an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Wow, I rolled 2 2s on the dice. That does not hit.
She just doesn't expect him to move so fast, I guess.
You do hear, you hear fists through the air. Biscuit, it is your turn.
You're muted, Uni.
Sorry, I was eating gummy bears. So I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna take out that cool pen that I found, and
Take out
I'm
what
gonna
that you found?
like that cool
The
pen
magic
that I found.
Doodle Bob pen.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kind of scribble something. I don't have any paper, so I'm gonna do it on my hand, and I'm gonna flick my hand forward because I know that it always pops off whatever you draw.
Ooh.
So it goes basically it goes in the direction that he was attacking. So I'm gonna flick that forward.
Ooh. And what are you drawing?
It's more of just a scribble because I'm trying to get large surface area. So maybe it's just one of those cool loopy scripty kind of filigree that she just does and just
Oh, so you like trying to get it to stick to.
yeah, because I know that it explodes. So I want it to get her.
Ah, very interesting. Go ahead and roll me. If you have a ranged weapon, roll me a ranged weapon attack. This will not be with disadvantage because you're trying to hit an area instead of a specific person.
I technically have a gun, but we never put it in my thing, so I don't
Um,
know what a range.
uh, do you what do you have like a dagger or something?
Yeah, 14.
A 14. A 14, I will say, is going to work for what you're trying to do. You get a. You see a lot of it kind of. You see a lot of it kind of splatter on the ground, but you do see around about 12 inches up from the ground that it does kind of start sticking to something. You assume their legs. So I'm going to put their token back on there, and for a moment, you see the ink is kind of sticking almost unnaturally to the legs of Blinky. And you just hear her, "Ew, what is this? Get this off of me."
And then I feel like that's probably an action, so I'm gonna bonus action give Bardic Inspiration dice to Clef.
Fuck yeah. Good choice.
Nice, nice. And with that,
You know it.
we are back up to the beginning of the turn. At the beginning of the turn, I'm going to do a roll. Um, you see the ink kind of starts to dry out a little bit and then explodes. Biscuit,
Oh shit.
give me a roll of a D12 plus 4. Oh, geez. Okay, so 6 total. As it explodes, Blinky takes 6 damage and becomes totally visible for the moment. Zeftri, it is now your turn.
All right, so
Oh,
swinging my gun
and she's on
around,
fire for a turn.
swinging my gun around, click, click, boom. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Ooh, a dirty 20, that will hit.
For 14.
As you hit with this 14, they are going to use a reaction and make that half damage as a shimmer of their
And
energy forms around them.
bonus action. Finger guns for an 18.
An 18 will hit.
For 6.
For another 6 damage. Very nice. So essentially almost undoing their little shimmer shield thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you with the damn guns. Guns such a cowardly way.
Oh, actually, I'm going to also use one of my wrist die to add a d8 to the damage from finger guns.
Oh, there you go.
Forgot I had that. So, okay, yeah, so
So another 2
8.
damage.
Yep.
Alrighty. Yeah, you see that Blinky's shoulder got hurt pretty badly, but otherwise they're still looking pretty good. And it is Blinky's turn again. Blinky is going to first look over at Cleft and is going to attack Cleft. You're the closest. Not with advantage this time. Oh, that's only going to be... It's only going to be a 12 to hit. Oh, I'm sorry, 13 to hit. Which I... Does that hit you, Cleft? I don't think that hits you because you got your stuff all set back up.
Yeah, no.
Alrighty. And then after that, they're going to bonus action invisibility.
I'm gonna bonus action scan my device to see what direction she ran off into.
Yes. Well, you won't even have to do it as a bonus action this time. Just give me a investigation check as you try to track her with the Geiger counter. Why is every other song keep not playing?
7.
A 7. A
It
7.
was only 7.
A 7 is not going to do it. You don't know where they went.
Okay, is my
They could
nose
still be
good
right there.
in beast form?
It is in fact pretty good in beast form.
So I can maybe track them if I do that?
You could.
Alright, I'm gonna enter rage for the first time.
You see Clef's muscles start to bulge even more so than they had before. You see he actually kind of grows about a foot taller as he enters his rage form. And for a moment, I'm going to take your token, just kind of shove it over here so that we still have all your information off of it. But then I'm going to,
Yeah.
actually here, I need to see where exactly you were. Okay. You're going to see that Cleft enters rage form. Let me
Hell
give
yeah.
you control of the token, and then boom, and rage form Cleft, half werebear, half gnome.
Oh my god.
I've been waiting to show you guys that for a minute. You have entered rage form. With your rage form, you start to get a sniffingness of your opponent there. Go ahead and give me a perception or investigation check with advantage.
Okay. 12.
A 12 is going to be enough. You get the feeling that they are.
Huge.
You don't even get the feeling. You can straight up tell that they are right here. You can smell them good enough to where you no
Alrighty.
longer have disadvantage while attacking them.
That's huge. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go I'm gonna walk my happy ass over there, and I can't use weapons now, so I don't know how this works. It's gonna be claws and teeth.
Let me see if you have. You don't have those on your character sheet, do you? That's
No, I do
attacks.
not.
Okay, let me see if I can throw that on there for you real quick. Okay, so apparently there's not a thing for it. I'm gonna say, just for now, it's gonna be similar to using your great axe.
Axe. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll use that as a substitute
Yes,
temporarily.
I gotta figure out what I can't remember what the claw attack things were for it.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Does a 20 hit?
20 might hit.
Big. Seven damage.
7 damage. Yeah.
And now I have blood to smell.
Yeah, you run up and just claw the shit out of this thing. He's like, what the fuck are you? I thought the werebear was on our side.
I'm the werebear.
Oh
man.
no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah! All of you guys see Clef just take on this half gnome, half bear form, standing probably about as tall as if I remember right, Loki is fairly short. Or is
I
Loki
changed
normal?
it. He's like 5'11", 6 foot.
You see that right now. Cleft is probably about the size of Zephri, because I know Zephri is still pretty short. Is like on par height wise with Zephri. Nothing but a ripped pair of pants, Hulk style, and a red gnome cap on their head, and lots of fur. Just sitting there, apparently taking on
Yeah.
taking on the presence of the late werebear. Somewhere in the distance, Clef, you hear, "Yeah, brother, show him how it's done." A force ghost
You damn right.
that looks like the werebear dressed as Obi-Wan is just nodding at you.
Is
and
the sprinkler
All
system
right, I
on
gotta
now?
be Macho Man now.
the sprinkler system on the start of your turn, Loki, does start going off. But not only does the sprinkler system start going off, an alarm starts going off. You guys just hear "Bee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo," just nonstop as the entire area is now covered in a rain.
It makes it easier to see when she's invisible. All right, I'm gonna. I can't do that.
Yes, as the rain is hitting on her, you guys can all see her very clearly at the moment.
I'm a shank.
I'm gonna stab you.
17. Does that hit?
A 17 does hit.
Why is this showing sneak? I don't think that sneak matters. It's just 5.
Already, just 5. Alright. Oh, the
I need a better weapon.
I think the sneak does work because you're in range of another person. I think if you're
Yeah, wouldn't he have been able to roll with advantage because he's next to Cliff?
let's see. Beginning at the first level, start. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another. Oh, you don't need advantage of attack roll if another enemy target is within 5 feet. The enemy is incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. The amount of extra damage increases. All right. Yeah. So the way that I usually do it, which may or may not be proper, is yeah, you are next to Clef, so you can roll that with advantage because of flanking. With you being next to Cleft as well, you do get to do the sneak damage part of it.
Oh, so should I roll one more time? Just the dagger?
Just the attack roll. We'll use the damage that you already rolled.
Shit. Is that the right one? Is that what you wanted, or do you want the dagger?
The D20, the attack roll part of it.
Yeah. 24.
All right. Well, 24 still hits. Let's see. The first damage does 5, 6, 7, 8. You did 8 damage to them. To this really
Specifically going for her leg.
yeah, you get a nice little chunk of their leg stab into it. God, you guys are a pain in the fucking ass, aren't you?
It seems more like your leg and shoulder and stuff where you've been shot and stabbed and all that.
As a she's a little different with the way I have her set up. She has what I call semi-legendary actions. Doesn't have the full legendary action set up, but as the one legendary action that she can take per turn, she is going to use a ability that she has. You see that she swings her right arm out, and I need Cleft and Loki to make dexterity saving throws. You need to get a 15.
Can I use my cunning action to disengage from her?
Yeah, I mean, you could do that before your turn if you'd like. Or before the end of your
I'll
turn,
do.
I mean.
Yeah, I'll just, I'll just do the dex save. It's probably easier, isn't it? I was just wondering if...
Well, if you backed up, then you wouldn't have to do the dex save.
Did you say a 15 or a 16?
You have to beat a 15, so you meet it, beat it. Both of you
I'm safe.
beat it. As they fling their hand, a unseen force of magic bumps into both of you guys, but it doesn't shove you back. Damn it! Get away
You
from me!
suck. You really suck at this.
I change it to her and like go, haha, I'm shit at fighting, haha, and I change back myself.
Hey, that's hurtful.
Good.
I like the idea of a werebear just standing there nonchalantly. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Yeah, yes, I am raged, but I'm still
Yo, brother.
And Biscuit, it is back up to your turn.
I cast suggestion.
Ooh, let's see what suggestion does. Do me a favor, read that out for us.
Yeah, you suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two and magically influence the creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to the effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as... Gotta get closer to the screen or not. To make the course of action sound reasonable, asking the creature to stab itself, throwing itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful act ends the spell. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you describe to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do. You can also specify conditions that will trigger a special activity during the duration. For example, you might suggest that a knight give her warhorse to the first beggar she meets. If the condition isn't met before the spell expires, the activity is performed. If you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends.
Very nice. And this is a
15.
spell save 13, wisdom saving throw? Or, no, charisma for you, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Wait, no, you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, okay, wisdom saving throw. Now, being a half
So
elf,
do we need to not hit her?
depends on what thing that she wants them to perform. Um, as a half elf, they do not have immunity to being charmed, but they do have advantage on saving throws that involve being charmed. So they will get advantage on this. That's going to fail though, even with the better dice. That was only an 11. What would you like to suggest to Blinky?
I want you to take us to Laser.
Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, you see that for a moment she grabs her head. She's like, I'm not going to listen to what you... Yeah, I'll take you to Blazer. Or Laser. Why wouldn't I? Of course, that's where you want to go. I'll take you to Laser.
Oh.
I now need to hold concentration
All right.
on this spell.
Well, I guess that works.
And at least for the moment, unless anybody wants to continue to attack her, you guys are actually out of combat.
I wasted that rage, man. I wasted it.
Does anyone
Completely
have
unnecessary.
anyone have handcuffs and rope that we could like put around their hands or whatever?
Yeah, we
Oh.
got rope.
No, you don't need to do that. I'll take y'all right on down there.
Just a tradition.
Well, I'm not listening to you, so I'm not putting a rope on my hands. But hey, I'll take you guys.
Okay, it's a fashion statement. You can put them on.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess if you say so, they do look like pretty nice bracelets.
Mm-hmm. Loki's like tying the rope around her, like behind her back.
Ugh, all right, let's see. So you guys are asking Blinky here to take you guys to where Laser is. This is concentration for up to 8 hours. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so, oh, this is an interesting development indeed. With this, you see that Blinky pulls out a eye stone of their own, kind of puts a little bit of their magic into it and goes, "Hey, Laser, yeah, oh, what should I tell Laser about? Should I tell Laser that I'm coming with you guys, or should I
No, we're
tell him
We're dead.
you're dead?
We're dead.
Yeah, we're dead.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, I took care of it. Problem solved. The portal got rid of most of them, but I got rid of who was left. I'm on my way back, but I need to know which location you're at. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, I'll be there soon. Hold on, let me throw a short sword and
All I have is a dagger.
let's see, and bada bing. You
Sorry,
would
I made
also
you waste a
knowing
rage, by the
you,
way.
knowing you as a rogue, you probably would also have a bow. To be
I don't
honest.
actually care.
I
Would he
know,
have
I
a
just
gun?
personally feel
Would he have like
mildly
a
bad.
handgun? Like
Um,
because it's he's proficient in hand crossbow, which I think we were saying is the equivalent of like a handgun.
Yeah, it's pretty equal in our case. I'd say you probably have one of those. I'll put it in there as a hand crossbow. And it'll just be we just flavor it as a gun. I'm trying to get my
Well, then gun does that. If it's a handgun, like for instance a revolver, that does 2d6 plus 4, or plus dex.
gotcha. Oh, I'm giving you the proficiencies, not the weapons. That's why it's not working. Um, let's see. Throw that in there. You said it does 2d6?
Plus dex.
2d6 plus dex. Okay. So I'll change that to be 2d6 instead, plus dex. For the hand crossbow. And you have a dagger and a short sword coming in just a second.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you definitely would have some kind of ranged weapon as a rogue anyways. That just makes sense. Let's see. come on, music. Why aren't you playing? It's like, nah, I don't wanna.
I'm gonna
Boom.
take this moment to go for a bathroom break.
Yes, go ahead. Everybody take yourself a little break. We'll take a break for about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll or about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll jump back in just a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see. All right, let me go back to our main screen. We should be able to hear everyone again now. Turn the music down some so we can do that. This song, fittingly from our Bard power move, is called "There's a New Bard in Town." I think that's pretty fitting since our Bard just power moved for you guys. Let's see.
I'm terrified, by the way, for this. Like, we are walking in blind.
I will say, since you
And
guys
missing
do have
a party member.
2 party members, we're gonna say that. So as you guys get ready to leave out, McDrake is actually going to show back up. Kind of check on.
Damn it.
Check on what's going on. We're gonna say that for the moment, do you guys want McDrake in on what you guys are doing with Blinky, or do you kind of want that to be kind of secretive?
No, we should tell him.
I think we tell him. We need, like, backup, I think.
He is, no, like he won't be able to send us backup because then we'll be showing that we're on the job still. We are pretty much being like, hey, we are going to this location. Shit might happen.
Yeah, this is a
Don't
heads up, not
be-
permission.
Well, he can't really give or take permission
we
from
just
you guys
roleplay?
right now, anyways. Yeah, you guys definitely can roleplay it. McDrake comes walking in and just looks over and is like, you see he looks over at Blinky, and as soon as he sees Blinky, he pulls out his handgun and is like, I want your fucking hands up in the air. What the fuck is going on in here?
Okay, hold on a sec, Mandrake. Hold on.
Loki looks at him, like, he's behind him, like literally tying the rope to this, like, person's, like, hands.
Zeftry,
All right, so
explain.
we have currently Blinky under spell, and we are having them take us to Laser and pretty much their little secret hideout meeting. And yeah,
So you're on your way to apprehend Laser right now, then? That's what you're planning?
Mhm. Laser and Stretchy, but I'm hoping Stretchy or whatever their name was will just come quiet. I'm hoping they'll come quietly because they, unlike Blinky and Laser, were very unaware of what was actually going on.
Yes, that was what I got as well. I will say, you guys know that this is probably really dangerous, right?
Oh, absolutely. That's
I-
why we're doing it.
I have some.
You could send some people to a certain location because you quote unquote heard something.
Yeah, but then we would all get in trouble if we got
I
found.
think
by
they will forgive us
actual-
if we catch the guy who shot a hole through you.
Wow, this is definitely
Yeah,
something that's
You're not
possible.
gonna catch it.
I'll tell you what. If you guys send a message to the Ice Stone, I will have someone come to help you guys out. But do understand that this could end up causing more trouble for you in the long run. But I'd rather that be the case than, you guys die or something. I have to take Kin. They know he's in town. They're asking for him to come help out with one of the things. I've got to take him for a little bit, but I'll bring him back. Don't worry, I can't have him
He needs
out.
help. He's not spoken this entire time.
He's
He's
just been
staring at his sword.
yeah, he's been
Yeah, you
staring at
got the
his
wrong
sword.
person. You got the wrong people mental evaluations, bro.
Speaking of which, why does it look like Biscuit is about to pop a blood vessel?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Also, where the fuck is Amos?
Concentrating.
Amos is going
Back
to
to
get some
hotel.
cans at the hotel. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
he's meeting his friend Big M.
Don't know who
That's
that
his dealer.
is. Oh,
His dealer.
yeah. Well, I mean,
It's Big M, bro.
yeah. Well, yeah. I guess tell him to drink lots of water before the next drug test. I I can't keep having these things fail. It's not good.
Unlucky.
He's mean. He's mean as dealer. Well, I guess yeah, do what you gotta do. Please try not to make too much of a kerfuffle. They know I'm in town. I'm investigating different things. They think you guys are gone. They think you're on your way back to somewhere so that you can start a new case or something. I haven't really given them full details on that yet. Please don't make me have to call in these other people.
Oh
Alright.
no, you might have to help
I'll
us
send you-
arrest the bad
I'll
guy.
send you-
Who?
No, I'll send you a message in case shit goes tits up.
Yes, definitely do. That way I can help if need be. Ken, let's go. Ken just silently, still staring at their sword, follows along. Is like, all right, let's
Oh
get
yeah, by
hell
the
out
way,
of here."
his sword glowed blue. It's probably a demon, just so you're aware.
Yeah, his sword is a family heirloom. It's got some things going on. I don't know them. He'll tell you about them sometime, though.
It's totally a demon.
Probably demon.
For the moment, I got to make a new page. This is about the part where... Okay, come on. This is about the part where it's going to become Theater of the Mind for a good little bit. I'm going to... Hopefully, we'll see if I got a asset that'll work for this, so I can kind of make you guys a generic map. That way we can still see your tokens and all that fun stuff. Let me see what I have. Usually I have a generic map pack thing already, but it's not loaded in, and I don't feel like having to reset everything.
You have to reset it every time you want to load something new in.
Well, if I was to load anything that's preloaded, so I can add essentially little mini add-ons that are like preloaded maps. But in order for me to make it to where you guys can see it, I would have to have everyone reload, and I would have to reload because I have to back out and add them to the campaign. So instead, what I'm going to do is just look up a parchment paper background and do that instead, because that'll be better anyways.
I'm happy to
Parchment
imagine.
paper.
Save
I'm happy
it.
to imagine things, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I'm just doing this so you guys have somewhere to actually see your tokens and everything. It'll still be Theater of the Mind. This is just a token background section essentially.
Yeah.
Now I gotta scroll all the way back up here. Gotta upload it to the library. Which is, I mean, this is essentially what the other one is too. It's just now I gotta manually add it, which is fine. Not a big deal. Not for this anyways. Just page size. Okay, where
Is there like paracetamol or what's the equivalent, like a painkiller in your bag, Biscuit?
Yeah, I got some stuff in there. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus, this
Loki
paper's
will
so
pull
small.
out water and then pull out like the thing and like hand it to Biscuit. Maybe take this. You look like you're about to, as McDrake said. pop a blood
I will
vessel.
say I forgot to have McDrake do it.
You kind of have.
When
a headache.
McDrake goes to leave, he is going to give you guys all a little potion. I'm going to say, hey, drink this. We don't have very many of them. It'll be a little hard to get a hold of another one of these. This will give you this will kind of help you guys out. And essentially what this is going to be is it's going to be a potion that gives you guys a full rest. Or a long rest. That way you guys don't have to...
Oh,
Oh,
Before-
that's huge.
Oh, sweet.
hell yeah.
I was trying to like figure out like can we get like a fucking like a short rest or something because I've got 8 hours on this spell.
Yeah, that's...
I just have to.
McDrake, is this gonna work with my dietary requirements?
Yes, it will work just fine. It's not an actual food, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. It just like sniffs it before he drinks it.
Oh, what are you, lactose intolerant or something?
Yeah, I've really bad allergies, bro. That's why I was at the doctor's for so long. Apparently, he said I was thirsty. That's not why I was dying.
So dehydrated.
I don't know. He was pretty convinced.
Was
He's
he
pretty
now?
convinced.
I look straight at McDrake and like raise an eyebrow.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned this at the time, but when he said that, Cleft instantly became extremely suspicious.
Wonderful.
Like he is paranoid, and
Mhm.
he's like super convinced something's wrong now.
Wrong in what way?
Let's see. Let's throw.
He's
does-
not sure. He just thinks there's something wrong.
As in, like,
Like,
he's worried
it's
about Loki,
off.
or worried because of Loki?
He's just
Because
paranoid.
Yeah, he's like just tweaking, like hard tweaking.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
get you guys set
so
up for
valid.
that. I mean,
Like super duper hard tweaking.
Like, he's, like, taking drugs right now kind of tweaking, or, like...
there we go. That'll work. Perhaps.
Maybe.
There's no judgment here.
Especially from Amos.
There's only judgment here.
Speaking of which, let's see. Hold on. Let me grab. Oh, where'd Blinky's token go? Blinky, where you are?
Hell,
There you go, Blinky. Yeah, Blinky.
Pink bitch.
Hey, I'm on your side for the moment. Remember?
Uh-huh.
You pink bitch.
You guys.
Exactly. Zephyr, you're starting to get it. You're starting to get the language barrier.
Fuck you. I've already had the language down.
It was a joke about me being Irish, mate.
You see, Blinky starts just kind of walking down the road with you guys. Is like, all right, so Blazer's probably about a couple blocks down this way. It's nothing too crazy far away. Now I will let you guys know, just because I'm kind of under charm from you guys, so I should. There's a good chance he's not going to be happy to see you guys.
Really? What
Whoa,
gave you that
really?
impression?
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I fucking owe him a bullet.
well, you know, I'm just supposed to take you there. I can't do much besides that.
All right.
You see
you
that,
still have like one more sentence left in you, Biscuit.
Huh?
Can you give her one more sentence, like one more like suggestion, quote unquote?
What do you want me to say?
Why don't you tell her to try to kill him while we
Hmm.
sneak in?
Unfortunately, 2 sentences have already been given. One to take you guys there, and one for her to lie to Laser on the Ice Stone about what happened to you guys.
Ah. Well, got to do it the old-fashioned way then.
Just
Yeah.
shape change into him.
I could do, yeah.
That is also very possible to do. You see that as you guys are walking, after a moment, you hear a familiar voice, and it's just like, what are you guys getting up to now? You guys are leaving where I knew you were going to be.
You does. You literally were here the entire time, surely.
No, I left. You guys said I could go do my thing, so I was doing my thing. I was talking to some homeless people, trying to figure out why they didn't just buy a house, and apparently they don't like that. And noticed you guys were walking away from the bar with this luscious-looking pink-haired one here.
I mean, you can't expect us to just stand around all day, right?
I don't know what you guys do for the most part. I only know what's going on when Amos is calling on my power.
Why does Mutos have a type?
Why don't you have a
Look
type?
I don't know. I'm on a job. Like, I don't really do that.
I am just human after all. Although nearly godlike, I am just human.
Right. Kind of just assumed that like you ascended, but I guess you're just like a baser form like the rest of us.
Ooh, how interesting. I sense something about this one. What'd you say her name was?
Thinky.
Laser. Or Blinky.
Blinky.
Laser's the one that impaled you, dude.
Yeah, right.
This one.
Laser's the one I owe the bullet for.
This one outsources power from a fragment. They don't have one, don't get me wrong. But wherever they get their power from, likely the same place that this laser fellow gets his power from, is a source of a fragment. I can feel it on them.
Great, so
Feels delicious.
we already kind of figured that maybe a fragment was involved with the superhero fucking teams and shit, but now it just solidifies it.
So where are you guys going
You th-
now? Where are you off to?
Don't
We're
you have,
gonna go
like,
pay a debt.
why don't you come help us, Mutos?
I-
Spend some of those 24 hours doing good.
Well, I'm not supposed to be harming others.
I said without permission. I specified that.
Ah, yes.
It-
You remember the
it-
parts of your deal. I suppose I can help with a little bit of kapow
Mhm.
power. Amos doesn't use my power as properly as it could. There's other things that could be done.
Uh-huh.
Amos's players watching through the stream and said Mutus is so much more helpful when Amos isn't there. Yeah, yeah, he might.
That's because he's not being
I
rage
mean-
bait the entire time.
He also is
Hey,
kind of bound
who
by
knows?
a contract. at the
Maybe
moment.
he'll roll better and actually the Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Maybe
Yeah,
he'll be
maybe.
lucky.
oh, that's a low blow. That's a low blow.
Yeah, but not incorrect.
It turns out Mutos is just rolling with disadvantage because Amos exists.
As Amos called him Big M 30 times in that night before, asking like the most random questions, like,
Oh
You
no, I
bird
can't use
stream,
my own.
bro.
I can't use my own emotes. That's lame. How do I get off that? I can't see the stream chat anymore. There we go. Okay. Then he goes, there's
Just
actually
don't touch anything.
there's actually another way to use Eldritch Blast. That just Amos is, well, he's never asked to be honest. It might be
I
something
mean-
he's willing to use. I'm willing to use it. However, I can't at the moment. Maybe I'll teach poor Amos. I can't use it because part of my deal is I'm not allowed to purposely cause harm to Amos, so I can't do it.
Oh, it'll blow him up too.
It would harm him, but there is a version of Eldritch Blast that can actually aid his allies. Eldritch Healing. He uses an Eldritch Blast, and whatever damage he would do instead becomes healing, but it is damage to himself.
That probably would have been nice to whoever got fucking cooked by that when he tried to shoot the car.
I mean, he can choose whether to do damage or heal, so it's not like he would accidentally heal them, or at least I'd assume not. It depends on how many cans he's eaten that day. I do say I have been enjoying myself. Perhaps I will assist you on your little venture. Perhaps I too can find something delicious that isn't quite food along the way of this adventure.
The gumbo ain't ready yet. I already got the ingredients ordered though.
Oh, yes, I understand the gumbo is fine. I'm thinking something more along the magical lines that could satiate some hunger. Is something I could find. We'll have to see. We'll see.
You're
This
not
Depends
guy
gonna
is
be
so
training-
creepy.
We're not
I
gonna
think
be
he
training
wants to
us in
eat
that.
the other fragment.
Absolutely,
does.
Zephyr. I may
That must
be
be.
interested in this other fragment, but don't worry. The sooner
So,
I
kind of fragment. Oh, sorry.
go ahead. What was your question?
Can a fragment be split amongst multiple people? Like the
A-
same fragment?
One fragment cannot.
I'm okay.
Once a fragment is the smallest form of it, once a fragment is combined with another fragment, it is now just a bigger fragment. They cannot be unsplit.
And I was just thinking, like, could this? I'm asking Amos. Mutos. So it's like, could you control multiple people?
No. Once a fragment, in order for it to gain the powers of the other fragment, it must be combined. They cannot be split among multiple people. Each
Can
fragment.
you hop? Can you hop between people, willing parties?
No, unfortunately not, as the fragment can only possess one individual. In order for me to have control of the other fragment, I would have to consume the other fragment, and my fragment becomes stronger. Risky, though, as there's the chance the other fragment could consume me.
I mean, we could just give another person power, I guess. assuming they're not like horribly mentally weak.
I suppose
Or
we'll
is-
cross that bridge when we get there. For now, I would have your delicious Blinky individual lead on. You see that Blinky's just kind of watching. Is like, I don't know what's going on.
Uh,
And after about
Anyone-
Wait, can
an hour of
Blinky
walking,
not seen it?
oh here, let me give Amos a long rest too. That might be important.
oh, I should probably do that.
Yeah, everyone long rest if you have not yet. You have these potions that you guys can drink that they will give you a long rest.
Oh, I've got all my spell slots back. That's cool.
Yeah, all spell slots are back. Speaking of which, let me do that for Amos too. Spell slots, let's put those back up. That's weird. It says that they don't have any first level. Oh, that's right, because they're dead. Sorry, I forgot how this works for a second. Woohoo! Let's see. So Amos now has their all their spell slots back. He does let you know that he cannot use everything that Amos can use, but he does have some things of his own that he can throw out there. He's not been in control of the body long enough to get acclimated to it, so he won't be super useful. But I mean, you do have another person. After a few moments, you see that Blinky.
Better than zero.
Blinky kind of stops in front of a building and is like, "All right, this is where Laser is supposed to be. That's what he told me. I guess let's head on in so I can finish taking you to Laser."
I don't think we walk straight in. I'm gonna be honest. Like, surely, like, me or Biscuit could scout out this place easily.
I mean, I haven't fully taken you to Laser yet, but as soon as you go inside, I can consider you guys taken to Laser.
Yeah, Can we knock her out? Like, put her unconscious? Like, just so she's not an issue for us anymore? Like, she's
Yeah,
taken
as soon as we go inside, my hold over her is gonna be done.
Yeah, I don't want to go inside just yet. Zeftry, left. Like, one of you knock her out.
Oh, you want her knocked out? Perhaps a show of force is necessary here.
I'd rather Cleft or Zeftry do it, not the
I'll
creepy.
smack her on the back of the head.
Yeah, you just smack her in the back of the head. The charm spell wears off, but she is currently unconscious. You guys are currently standing outside of what appears to be a large warehouse.
She's tied up too, right?
Yeah, you guys tied her hands.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll finish tying her up.
Can you
We'll
describe
just
the
leave it
building to
there.
us?
I can. Give me 1 second. I actually might have an image of this building that might just make it a little bit easier. Let's see what I got on me real quick, like. I will, of course, describe it to you guys, too. So from the outside, this mostly looks like it's just a nonchalant little warehouse building. It's on the docks, so there is water nearby. This appears to be somewhere that some kind of delivery company of some kind, definitely not huge in name and ran by billionaires, is kind of like a storage place. This is where cargo containers will come in. So even on the outside, there's a barbed wire fence that leads to a little gate. And then on the inside, there are tons of those giant metal cargo containers. I forget what they're actually called, but you know what I'm talking about. Those big, huge metal ones.
Yeah.
Shipping?
Yeah,
Shipping
like
container?
the shipping containers. There's a specific name for them that, or at least a name that the army used.
Freight or something like that?
Uh,
That's the.
no, there's another one. I think it might have just been something the army called them, but I can't remember what the hell it was called off the top of my head. Let's see. But
Immersion broken.
there's tons of those that are on the outside. Some of them are stacked up 4 or 5 tall. Some of them are just, one high. There doesn't seem to be anybody outside of the building at first. While you guys are kind of checking out the area, I'm gonna have one of you give me a perception or investigation check. I'm gonna have Loki do it since you're kind of the roguey one and can kind of look around and see what's what.
I'll do investigation because I've pretty investigation. 20.
A 20. Ooh, with a 20, that will work. You do notice that there are, in fact, a few individuals outside. They're just kind of a little bit more well hidden at first, and then start making their way doing little patrols. You see what appears to be a couple hobgoblins and a couple goblins. They are dressed in tactical gear, but you can tell with the way that this tactical gear is and with the weapons that they have, some different handguns and like semi-automatic rifles, that they are likely part of some kind of bigger organization, and that this isn't just some guys who work at a, you know, shipping container place. It's definitely some kind of ruse, whatever this is.
Do they have any insignia on them that I can see?
They do not. The only insignia they have on them is, I think, that says staff, which is a little out of place for where they are here. But just like everything else, when it
Are
comes
they wearing anything blue?
yeah, they got on blue pants. No, they're actually dressed in all black. Even though they are goblins and hobgoblins, and their forms are kind of hidden to those who are unveiled to those of the mundane world, they still have these like baklava on, so that their faces are mostly hidden, which looks a little silly on these guys because their heads just look super large. Let's see.
I see more guns I wanna get.
Maybe you see more guns you want to get. Let's see. Hold on, I'm trying to grab something, but this is being a pain in my ass. Come on, grab it, grab it.
How does like assassinating in this kind of game work?
Oh,
Like, do we
so
roll for it?
kind of, yes. Switch to map layer, fit to page, boom, boom, boom. Now I've got an actual thing that I can lead you guys to. So the way that this would work is essentially I'm gonna do what I call Gravity says, "Yeah, get those guns." I'm gonna do what I call a little bit of a cinematic roll. You have the ability to kind of sneak around, especially as a rogue, and get up close to these guys or stay distant and figure out a way to try to either knock out these guys or kill them. Explain to me the different steps along the way, and we'll choose a role based off of what you say, and it'll kind of be like in those old games where actions are happening, so you got to push the button, and if you push the button then an action continues happening, but it'll be based off the rolls instead. So you guys are kind of all outside. I can actually take you over to a page real quick now that'll kind of help out a little bit. There won't be any tokens, so it'll still be kind of a theater of the mind when it comes to the baddies for the moment. All the other ones are on the other side of the street where you are kind of staying in hiding. Loki, you are coming up to the warehouse now. This is kind of a gate that leads into the big part of the warehouse. Up on top, on the roof, is where there are two hobgoblins that are kind of staging out the area, and then there's one. Whoa, I put you on the map layer, that's why. Tokens, boom. And then over on this side over here is two goblins that are kind of watching these stairs that lead up somewhere else. Once you kind of cross the street here, what would you like to do to try to get towards one of these groups of people?
What about the others? What are they doing? I don't want to leave them behind.
I would say right now, unless any of them also want to try to sneak around and kung fu some of these people, they'll probably stay back for the
Oh, I totally want to speak. Oh no, I totally want to speak.
Okay, so then Biscuit, you also are kind of coming up here.
Do you really want me to do stealth checks, bro?
You guys are the backup
Well,
in case
I
things
totally
go
want
bad.
to I want to sneak.
Cleft, you are sticking behind with Mutos for the moment. There are 3 different groups. There's another group that you guys start to see that's kind of around the they're around the side over this way, I'll say. So there's a group that's on the roof, there's a group that's watching the stairs, and then there's a group that is around the side of the building. They kind of patrol the whole thing, but they're kind of walking around. Um, Loki, which group do you want to go for?
I'm gonna turn to Biscuit and Zeftry before, and kind of like lean into them and whisper, so obviously we can't get hurt. Do you two want to get the ones around the side, and I'll go for the ones on the roof because I can climb up.
Yeah, sure. I'll go for the one on the side.
Okay.
I can meet you. I can cross the roof. I can see if there's a window inside, get some info, and then we could plan out our route after that. We could maybe clear a path for the other two as well.
I'm kind of expecting that hopefully Mutos will just mist walk us in if shit goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, you see Mutos is kind of just looking around. It's like, what an interesting place. This must have such a history of culture and everything else. It is, after all, just a warehouse.
Okay, Biscuit, are you good with that?
Yeah. I'll go see it.
Right, you two go together. Since Loki's a vampire, do you think maybe he could bite them or something like that?
Yeah, you could definitely try to bite them and stuff. I don't know how much it would work in terms of knocking them out, but we could do some
No.
flavor for some different things.
No, I think Loki's set on killing them. He's not taking risks.
Bite the
So-
throat out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Loki will. If there's a wall that Loki can spider climb onto, he will try to sneak up.
Yeah,
and
right.
then
Right
spider-
here is a pillar. I would say that you could definitely spider climb up that pillar and then be kind of in between where both of the guys on the top are. Go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage as you spider climb up this pillar. They don't think to look right here.
22.
22, that'll work. You get all the way up onto the roof, all spider climby like. To your left is one hobgoblin holding a semi-automatic rifle. On the other side is a hobgoblin that is holding a assault rifle with a scope, and they're both kind of every now and then kind of look around on the ground floor where they can't quite see Zeftry and Biscuit because they're up too close, and they're kind of just looking through their scopes. They're not really paying attention to the rest of the roof. You have a guy to your left
Okay.
and a guy to your right.
Do you want to do Biscuit and Zeftry's turn as I'm climbing up?
Absolutely. Zeftry, Biscuit, you know that there are some people on ground level that are to the right, and there are some ground people on to the left that's near these stairs over here. Which ones do you guys want to go after?
On the left.
Sure.
Are you
Yeah.
still a goblin, by the way, Biscuit?
Yeah, well, at the bar I went back to human, but here sneaking being the smaller form, I'm probably a goblin again.
Nah, gotcha. Yeah, so the two of you are going to kind of go close to the edge where they can't quite see you yet. How do you want to proceed with these goblins? These two are sitting here talking. They both have handguns, nothing too fancy, but they're sitting there talking while they're kind of watching these stairs.
You want to try to blend in, or are we just gonna go in at guns, please?
Let's at least try to blend in.
So you're going to attempt to blend in as you guys approach these goblins.
Hmm.
Go ahead and give me performance or deception checks. Since there's two of you doing it, I'll say with advantage. And each of you can do one.
I will let you do a performance.
I have 5 in both of them, but I'll definitely. Actually, wait a minute. No, I have a thing.
Oh, Biscuit has a thing. Let's see, what is this thing? I can't wait to see it.
Sorry, I'm like rereading it. I want to make
Oh,
sure
oh,
I'm
you're
right.
good.
I think it's this.
Enthralling performance. Starting at 3rd level. Let's see. How about brain rot? Starting at 3rd level, you can charge your performance with seductive fey magic. You can if you perform for at least 1 minute, you can attempt to inspire wonder in your audience by singing, reciting a poem, or dancing. At the end of the performance, choose a number of humanoids within 60 feet of you who watched and listened to all of it, up to a number equal to your charisma modifier, minimum of 1. Each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC or be charmed by you. Ooh. While being charmed by you in this way, they idolize you. Oh, I lost my spot. It's let's see. That idolize you, speaking glowingly of you to anyone who talks to it, and it hinders anyone who opposes you, although it avoids violence unless it was already. Okay, so I would say, with this, the way we'll flavor it is, you guys kind of walking up that way and talking with these goblins would count as your performance. 'Cause it's not really a dance or a poem or anything like that. Yeah, you guys could definitely walk up to these guys. As you walk up to these guys, you see they both kind of turn over to you and it's like, "Hey, who the fuck are you guys?"
We're the new hires.
New hires? I didn't know we had no new hires. What's your names?
The name's Gav and
Was
Vi.
that like the actual pause in the time?
What, you guys don't know your own names? You Gav, what's your name?
They're Vi.
People usually just call me, yeah, Devi.
Devi and Gav. Interesting names. That's quite interesting. When did you get hired on? This is a weird time to start a shift.
We had orientation first.
Yeah, we got added on about a week ago, but we actually have only just gotten here from out of town.
To make things a little bit more interesting for old Cleft over there, I'm gonna say Cleft and Mutos are around this corner over here. You see that as the two guards kind of turn the corner towards you guys, Cleft. You guys are kind of hiding behind these barrels over here. He goes, "Oh, look, goblins. May I?"
You're muted, Cleft.
Ah, my bad. Hold on. Let's wait and see if they notice us first. Unless they like turn around and are super vulnerable, and then absolutely.
Well, hold on. Oh, I was grabbing my other charger. I had to plug my mouse back in. Hold on. Come here, plug. Oh, reach. Don't accidentally unplug my computer. Thank you. Alright, there we go. You see that they are definitely walking towards you guys. They're eventually going to get over to you guys, but they are not quite there yet. Now, look, either you can do it or I can do it, but either way, they're coming this way. I'm okay with causing a little bit of mischief, as long as I, of course, get permission to do so. What do you say, Clefty boy?
I mean, we gotta be quiet about it, though.
Oh, I can stay quiet about it. I can stay super quiet about it.
Oh, well, why didn't you lead with that? Yeah, fuck them up, man. I don't care.
Well, of course, I definitely will. You see that after a second, Mutos jumps out and both of them just go, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" And Mutos like, it is I. I am, what's this guy's name? Amos. I am Amos. Dude. Look over there. Something to distract you. You see both of them, are going to make, wisdom saving throws real quick.
No fucking way.
A 6 and a 9. You see, after they both turn around,
Nice.
he holds up both of his fingers and points them, and you see a very thin and very silent eldritch blasts just go through both of their necks, and they drop to the ground. He goes, "There you go, all done."
Oh shit, that was pretty cool actually.
"Oh yes, of course." And you see, he goes, "I could be louder next time if you like, but I suppose this time we won't."
It depends. What if we're already seen? Yeah, you know.
"You have, of course, given me permission to harm others."
Those two specifically.
"Well, you said harm others."
You have to ask permission every time.
"Oh, I have to ask permission every time, huh? Well, what if it's not
Yep.
something that harms an individual? That kind of falls outside of the loop here. Such as, I don't know, maybe some sort of form of suggestion." You see, he starts waving his fingers at you, Cleft. Cleft, I'm going to need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's bad. That's very not good.
Oh, a 5. A 5 does not pass. He looks over at you, Cleft. and
Really?
goes, yeah.
Whoa.
He goes, "You should give me permission to harm others."
Okay.
Fantastic. Hold on, let me see what. I need to look at something on his character sheet real quick. Let's see. Why does it keep defaulting to spells? Oh wow, he doesn't have one of those. That surprises me. You see that he pulls out a dagger. And he looks over at you, Cleft, and goes, "Let's have some fun while we wait for the others." Um, and he goes to start kind of rushing at you.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
interesting.
back to Loki. Loki, you are currently on top of the roof. To the left and the right of you are 2 hobgoblins.
Can I? I don't. I need to distract. Like, I want to go for the one with the automatic rifle, the one with the scope.
The one on the
First.
right side, yes.
Yeah. Well, I also do. Can I do it like quietly so that he doesn't notice, like as quiet as possible, and then like rush over to the other one and kill him?
Yeah, you absolutely could. They're both kind of standing right on the edge, so I'd say by the time you get up there, and you're kind of like back behind both of them by a couple feet. One of them is to your right 20 feet. That would be the one that has the automatic rifle. The other one to your left 20 feet is the one that has the semi-automatic rifle. They are, yeah, to the sides of you and 20 feet ahead of you. They're both standing dangerously close to that edge.
Okay. Could I mage hand push, like shove one off? Oh, I don't know. See, if I do that, I make a lot of noise, and the people inside are gonna hear me. No, I'm gonna just like try like slash the neck of the one with the rifle, and then like dive on the other one and like bite him.
Oh, I see. All right, so as you go up to the one that is on the right, and you're going to try to slash at his throat, go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
Or actually do a sleight of hand.
You want me to do a sleight of hand?
Yeah, do a sleight of hand instead.
Oh, there you go.
22. You get up behind this guy and super quietly, you're able to slash his neck. As you do, his body does go limp. Are you going to let him fall off the edge, or are you going to try to set him down gently?
As quickly as I can, I will mage hand, like the telekinesis thing that Loki has to like try like ease him down. But I'm already going for like the other one.
Oh, yeah. So you use your mage hand to start lowering him down, and you start rushing at the other one. As you're going towards the other one, give me a athletics check to see how quickly you can get over to him.
Oh, I'm bad at this. Oh, 10.
A 10.
Oh.
It takes you a couple seconds to get over there. You're not as fast as you could be, slipping on some of the blood that's fallen from this guy. And as you start to get there, he does start to turn around. He sees you, you see him. He starts to raise up his semi-automatic rifle towards you. There's still 5 feet in between you guys. as he's starting to raise up his rifle, are you still going to try to jump at and bite him?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to have you do either a strength or athletics check against his athletics, or his I'm sorry, a acrobatics or athletics check against his acrobatics. 17. He got only a 15. After a moment, you guys start struggling. You can't quite bite him yet. You're struggling. You're kind of holding onto the rifle with your hands as he's holding onto his. Both of you kind of trying to yank it away. And he goes to shove at you. Oh, that was a terrible roll. He goes to shove you away with the rifle, but it's not going to work. Give me another, with whatever weapon you want, since we don't have a bite thing for you. Give me an attack roll against him.
I'll do this. Should I just do? I don't anything.
Yeah, any of your weapons, just whichever one of your weapons you want. Short sword, 23. A 23 will hit. You start to overpower him and jump on top of him, biting at his neck. How do you want to bite at him? Are you just going to try to bite him and drain him, or try to like...
Yeah, no, like Loki is like draining it to like he's trying to unlock a little bit more of the vampirism, considering how dangerous this area is.
Ooh, yes. You start draining him. His hands kind of pull at your hair a little bit and push on your shoulders, but within seconds, his strength fades, and before long, he is drained empty. And he is lifeless on the roof.
You can go to the others now and give them a chance to do their scenes.
Before we do that, after you stand
Okay.
up, you do see that there is a latch that seems to lead down somewhere just about 40 feet behind you on the roof.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
Back
you
over
wanna get-
to Zeftry and Biscuit for a moment. Zeftry, Biscuit, you guys have been kind of shooting the shit with these guards here for a few minutes. It's probably been about a minute at this point in time. You see both of them just kind of get a little bit wide-eyed, their pupils dilate. So you guys are doing this, and you actually get some kind of health benefits out of this and shit? Like, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, we get like a bit of dental.
Yeah, they went to school for thugging.
for guard lackey work. Do you guys... No, there's no way. Did you guys get on the new HSA program?
Oh yeah, it's a pretty decent program. I mean, there are some bits that are like a little on the expensive side, but I mean, it's insurance. I mean, when's it not going to be expensive?
Oh gosh, dang, that's crazy.
They also
Well,
don't have. Yeah, they got some pretty low deductibles too. So like, just a few doctor's appointments and you're already hitting.
well, heck, that's crazy. Well, hey, you know what? I already forgot what your names were. Lev and Gav and Dav. That's what I'm gonna call you. Dav. He points over to Biscuit. You want to go ahead inside and get all clocked in and stuff like that. Just go for it. I got you.
Yeah. We'll definitely both of us will just head on.
So, well, I'm gonna have you head on in first. I gotta talk to this one for a second. I kind of get a strange feeling here.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, I gotta. I don't know. Like you were talking about seeing the doctors and all that stuff, and that makes sense. The HSA thing. This guy's called it HSA and insurance. It's not an insurance. It's just a card you get that you put some money on. You can use it without insurance.
I was gonna say it's a health savings account. It's not insurance.
Yeah, and well, here's the thing. I was also talking about the insurance because I was talking about the deductible. You don't have the deductible on the HSA. You use the HSA to pay for the doctor's appointments, but after you hit your deductible, you don't have to use that for those things.
Well, that makes sense. There's something about this one over here. You see, just kind of like peering at you. You're not even wearing the tactical gear. I mean, neither you are, but for some reason it points out with you.
Right.
I
mean,
It's
don't-
we're
crazy.
coming
He's
here to-
suspicious of the actual goblin and not the fucking shapeshifter.
I mean, that's why we
My
came
eyes
here
are just
to pick
never
up our
right.
stuff.
Yeah, no, your
And
eyes
that's
look a
why we're
little
here
odd,
is to
but
pick
that's
up our
okay.
shit.
Oh, I see that. Go ahead and since you have Biscuit here with Biscuit's little performance thing going on, I'm gonna have you give me a deception check with advantage.
Okay. Ooh, thank God with advantage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a natural one for the first roll. 13. You needed
13.
a 13 to pass this. That's right on the money. You see, he kind of peers at you for a moment. It's like, you know, fuck it, whatever. I'm not paid high enough to make sure that you guys, that the people are coming in here are supposed to be the people coming in here or not. Um, even though it's their little job. You know, go ahead. You go inside. I mean, if you guys got the combinations to your lockers to get this stuff, then I mean, what's it to me? Besides, if you aren't who you're supposed to be, laser fucking blow a hole in you or something. Go ahead, head inside.
Yeah, they know.
Just like
Go inside.
bites her lip really hard, just like. "Mm."
Zephyr gets a phantom feeling of a hole in their stomach.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back over to Cleft and Mutos. You guys are both rolling around on the ground at this point, even though you're just a little tiny gnome. We've established you're pretty small. You're kind of just like squirrel running
I'm not
around a
small
tree.
anymore, man. I'm fucking big as hell now, bro.
Squirrel running around a tree. You're running up and down Amos's body as he's trying to swat at you. He's
Yeah,
like,
I'm just
"Fucking-
crawling around on top of the motherfucker.
Will you fucking hold still so I can do this already?
I'm gonna start biting him.
It just, ow, what the fuck? Stop that. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
17.
Ooh, 17. With a 17, Mutos is able to finally get a hold of your hat and yank on it. Oddly enough, it's attached to your head, so your whole body goes with it. He throws you on the ground. Although you don't take any actual damage thanks to passing this dexterity saving throw, it is enough of a bump to consider his charm no longer active. He pulls out his dagger in one hand and his fingers in the other that start sparkling with crimson and maroon energy. And he goes, I will finally get to harm you just as you allowed.
Can I just take it back now that I'm in charge?
Try it out. See what happens.
Nope, you're banned again.
And you see that as you say that, he holds out his finger and the Eldritch Blast shoots out of his hand, but misses by just a little bit. Puts a tiny little hole in the top of your hat. And as the hole is sizzling, he goes, very well. I suppose I gave it my best shot. I think the others might be.
Hey, you fucked up my hat, you piece of shit.
I did, but the hat is not you, therefore I did not cause you any harm.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Go ahead and give me a attack roll. You just do it with your great axe, that's fine.
Yeah, he just pulls out his axe and hits him in the
20.
face with it.
Dirty 20. Go ahead and give me the damage for that.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
16.
Oh my
16.
god.
You're just hitting him with the butt of your great axe, or with your fist actually. So you're not going to cause any actual damage to him. This is all for flavor. You get him square in the nose. You hear a little bit of a crack, and then he just drops unconscious to the ground.
Okay, Mutos has a glass jaw.
And
Or nose, I guess.
you notice that around his fingers were the sparkle of the maroon and crimson energy, but it slowly fades away, and you just hear, "Fuck, you knocked him out. I'll be back next time." And you hear Amos snoring, and you hear the mumble of, "Dude."
Oh shit! I
That
didn't know we
works.
could have just knocked him out this whole time, bro.
Nobody tried it.
Crazy.
um,
I guess that's gonna be my go-to now.
just try to knock him out. It at least worked this time.
Oh,
Loki,
possessed by a demon? Just punch him in the face, bro.
Loki, you are still on the roof. You probably start hearing this commotion a little bit. They are kind of bouncing around on barrels and stuff like that. And of course, Cleft sounds like a squirrel in heat as he's jumping around on Amos.
Yeah, fucking gnawing on his arms. It's just like,
you can
he's
probably
just like, what
look.
the fuck?
You can probably look down from where you are and have a very clear view of everything that just happened.
I feel like Loki would know that Cleft can take care of himself. Especially since like he knows it's Mutos, but he also knows that he's not at full strength, and he's worried. He would be more worried about the other two who he said he'd meet up with inside. So he'd try to find a way in.
Yeah,
Just
you.
would Loki get anything from like actually like fully like killing zone from like the vampirism?
Potentially, I'll have to look into it, but it won't really matter until next session. anyways.
Misty step.
We'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, there's a potential of something you can get, but it won't matter till next session, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Damn.
from where
you
you
gonna be
are,
a fucking vampire werebear
you from where you are, you can kind of
if I bite you.
a vampire
Imagine.
werebear. Oh, jeez.
I just have to cannibalize everyone.
Vampire werebear changeling. What a combination. You
He's
can kind
losing
of
his changeling side though.
you can. That's true. You can kind of get a good view of where everybody else is at. You see that Zeftry and Biscuit make their way inside. You see that Cleft is kind of dragging Amos's body, so he's hidden inside the barrels, or next to the barrels, I should say. He's not shoving him in a barrel. And you do know that there is a latch that seems to lead downward into the warehouse.
Mm-hmm. I'll open up the latch. Look in. Can I see laser anywhere?
So when you open it up and when Zeftry and Biscuit go in, you see that this warehouse is not quite as it appears. On the inside of the warehouse is a setup of a stage with instruments that are there, but there's nobody playing them. There's a full-on bar that is in there, and right in the middle is, let me see if I can grab the stuff for it. Come on, where you is in fact Laser and Stretcheroo. Stretcheroo's kind of messing with some of the speakers that's near the stage, kind of setting up some stuff.
Okay. Can I spider climb on the ceiling from where I'm at?
Zephyr is quick drawn and shooting laser.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, Biscuit's already drawn.
Okay, Loki sees this and he starts going a little bit quicker. He stays on the ceiling and he's trying to crawl to get above Laser.
Yeah, I'll say you probably have enough time to try to get above Laser. Zeftry and apparently Biscuit too, both you quick draw, you take shots. As you take shots, you do see they kind of just disintegrate as they get close to Laser. Cleft, you do hear the shots from the outside. Do you want to start running towards the inside?
Yeah, I mean, there's no more stealth there, so.
Are you dragging Amos around with you?
I suppose I should, probably.
You grab him by the foot and drag him.
Yeah.
Cleft, you start making your way over here, and you bust your way in through the front door. Amos dragged lifeless on the ground.
Yeah, I'll leave him by the door,
oh,
actually.
This is Loki's ult token. I just realized that.
Yeah, it was fine. It's fine. We knew what it was.
I gotta get used to grabbing the other one. You guys all kind of are starting to do your things. Loki, you're above. Biscuit and Zephri have their weapons drawn. Clef, you run inside. You see Stretcheroo turn around, very confused, and you see that Laser is standing there with a little grin on his face as his eyes start glowing blue and then start glowing with a swirl of crimson and maroon. He goes, "Ah, fucking finally. I get to finish you guys off, and then I can get more of the power. More of it. All of it."
He seemed kind of sad when he did it the first time. I guess maybe he's just corrupted now.
I am awakened. I will have so much power that I can do
Oh,
this.
that just sounds like Mutos.
I can have so
I'm
much
gonna
power.
fucking
Yo,
kill you.
Big M, you found another guy to possess.
He's just here, Amos snoring. Dude. uh, and at that moment, you see he kind of, don't worry about your true strike thing yet. We will get to that.
Mhm.
Remember that, though. You see he kind of turns, and you see a magical aura kind of forms around his body, and it just starts swirling into his eyes. This time, when I take you down, fucking stay down.
Fuck you.
By the way, if you knock him out, he doesn't get possessed anymore.
And that is
No,
where we're
what?
gonna end today's session.
Damn.
He started 30 minutes late.
Oh, I know. I have to feed the kids, though. Unfortunately, I would continue going on
Okay.
that. But you guys will have a nice little boss battle, potentially with Amos back at the start of
Like,
the
can you
next
imagine just
session.
waking up
He's
into
gonna
a
wake
boss
up with a
battle?
broken fucking nose randomly.
Broken nose, lasers flying past them. Loki crawling on the ceiling.
Real.
Do you reckon Biscuit and I don't think Biscuit or Zeftry would have seen him either, would it? Or Cleft. Like
Maybe,
Biscuit'd
maybe
be too
not.
focused on
Yeah,
laser.
I would assume they'd
Yeah.
be too focused on the glowing blue and maroon guy to notice. He doesn't seem to notice that you're up there either. Stretcher is kind of just looking around all very confused like. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's session, session 11 of the Veiled World. A little bit of a shorter one than we normally do. I'm going to eventually try to see if I can get us a little bit longer sessions here and there so we can kind of catch up on some of that time that we've missed, especially if I can get my computer to start fucking working right. But a couple little shout outs right at the end there. Michael Gilfie Studios, as usual, so to shout them out for the music. Thank you for the royalty free music. Shout out our other games. Monday, Chronicles of Telfa, 8:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This game, The Veiled World, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Wednesday, Storm King's Thunder, 8:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And The Legends of Telfa, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursdays. The potential of at least one other game starting eventually. It'll be a little bit. As well as another game that's one that will probably take place when one of the other ones closes up. So there's two other ones for the future in the works. Probably for when things close down on the other ones, but hey, you never know. If you want to join any of those games, join the Tavern, which is our Discord. The link for it should be available. Or you can find us on any of our social media things. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Discord. Patreon's a work in progress. Instagram, Twitter/X, Tumblr, Threads, and Blue Sky. You find us on any of those, you message us on those, when we can potentially get you into some games. We got room in a couple of them. Not this one, but in a couple of them. And a shout out once again to Gravity Cosplays for doing artwork for all these things. Each of you guys will be easily able to, or in time, getting artwork for your character by Gravity Cosplays, unless of course you want to make your own artwork. I know Loki does artwork as well, so they'll probably be making their own. But for everyone else, if you want some artwork from the Lawbind Studios official artist, it's in the works for you guys. We already got Amos's done, but we'll have the others done soon. Otherwise, we'll see you guys all next week.
Right.